What's up, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of Talkin Ish, a podcast amongst friends. I am Anthony Sterling, aka your friendly neighborhood super Negro, and joining me, as always, on this beautiful podcast are the queens of podcasting. We're -1 this week, but it's okay. Hopefully, she'll come back if she can hear this.
Mm-mm,
No,
mm-mm.
yeah,
Don't do
I know.
it.
Shh. Um, well, we might as well. It may not work, but who cares? Um, but yes, Brit is out this week. Little medical situation, and we are
That's a
hoping
one of
HIPAA
that
her
violation,
one of
sir.
her doing, so
I didn't say
don't
what
feel
it
bad for
was.
her. Don't feel
Exactly.
bad for her.
I didn't say what it was. I just said medical situation.
And now my
Um,
cats are fighting.
not you see, that's what you get. All that drama. Cats didn't understand it. But look, we're gonna get into these introductions, y'all, because we can never have a podcast without the beautiful ray of sunshine. Miss Araya Anderson is in the building. You?
You didn't scream out yes like you
She
normally do.
didn't.
Oh, I was
It
doing
was
my
shocking.
I was focusing on my Forrest Gump wave.
Oh.
That's your sim wave for sure.
Right?
Hi, Janae. Janae. Oh, sorry.
Janae.
Janae. And y'all know the enforcer is always with us, so you can't talk shit around her. Oh, I cursed. I don't care. It's 15
I mean,
minutes.
you can, but it comes
You'll
with
pay.
consequences.
It does. She is truly Madam FAFO in the flesh. Give it up, y'all, for Miss Helene Terragano. She is with us. And
Gang,
they're
gang.
gone. Bang, bang. And y'all, we got guests as usual here on this little old podcast. We enjoy having them. So we might as well go with it because they are not first timers. They are now pod sluts, as I would like to call them. They just giving it up for anybody.
They
They
do.
just
They
on
do. They do.
everybody's show. No, I'm
Yeah.
just
I
so we're
mean,
gonna start with the male
at least they look.
because
At least y'all look good.
y'all look good. Y'all do look good. Y'all always look good, you know. But we're gonna start off with our good friend, Mr. Rico. Rico is in the building. Welcome, sir. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me back.
Adios, people. All right, and y'all know who this girl is. Y'all been knowing. I don't even know why I'm doing an introduction, but she deserves one every time, y'all. Give it up for, how can I put this?
The original Togarian.
The original Togarian,
Miss Double
Here we
Entendre
go.
name.
the philanderer of feet, twinkle of toes.
Oh, Majesty.
The
She,
Toe Majesty. Yes.
I like that one.
That's gonna be her next name. Toe
Yes.
Majesty.
to Majesty.
Yeah,
Oh, that sounds like a black child name, though.
it does.
Oh
It
shit.
It
do.
does sound
That's
like a
gonna be
kid
that's
name.
gonna be a Key
No.
and Peele skit.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Yep.
be-
What would you like to name your child? Oh, I think it's Regal. I want to call her to Majesty. What? Oh my God, that child will never get a job. Stripper for life. Y'all,
She can marry Your Majesty, Jermaine
Yeah.
Jackson's son.
Jermaine Jackson's
that
kid.
is true. That is true. But ladies and gentlemen, she may have a canker sore, but never got cankles. Give it up.
That was so rude.
Give it up for Jazz, y'all.
For a split second, I was like, let me go ahead and show my toes. But I was like, Jazz, relax.
Relax.
Hey,
Relax.
at least
I'm
he
not
said you'll
gonna
never
lie.
have cankles.
Yeah. You may have a canker sore, but you'll never have cankles. Why?
Jazz be,
Because
Jazz be in the gym. Shit, she ain't gonna have. She
yeah.
said she be in there like I ain't gonna have no cankles. I ain't gonna.
And we've seen,
None.
look,
Bitch, I ain't gonna have
if you are not following Jazz on the Twitter, you are missing out. She has shown the toes before. They are perfectly aligned.
no nigga.
There's no hammer.
Look, wait.
They're there.
But they
They're
show
there.
up.
That's
They show up in some of the
Random.
oddest. Like she's like,
Yes.
oh, my Christmas tree, and it's just feet.
and
You
then
gotta be creative with it.
and then
You
the next
got-
picture. And then the next picture
Yeah.
is always Trevante Rhodes.
Yes, y'all get me. Y'all get me.
So at
He's
the
like,
end of the day,
I'm dressing up for Comic Con and it's feet. Like, what's the rest of the outfit? Like, are we supposed to? We're supposed to be able to guess the outfit based on the foot?
It's not about that. It's about the
Cheese
feet.
and totality.
Yeah.
ah, she is the total package. Oh my goodness. This is getting bad. We got to move on. Yeah, we really got to move on because I feel like I'm towing the line here. Um, it won't work, but you never know. Yo Toho. All right, and that is it. Oh,
Yeah.
and maybe I should have did this one.
That one. That's the one you need right
That
there.
one better. Yeah,
That
because the
one.
other one is anticipation for the toe. The other one is just like, okay, this is a joke. It's just horrible. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all as always for watching us. Before we really get into this episode, please make sure if this is your first time, welcome. We want to welcome you in with open arms and with Ian Levan said, Mammy Titty hugging.
Oh, hello.
Make
Wait.
sure
Hello.
hello. Slytherin. Look, they
Hello.
all there for you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Come in, tell us your problems.
Give me a hug.
Cry
Come on.
within
Come
that
on.
Grand Canyon of cleavage.
Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Come on in. Give Elaine a hug. She lost. She needed because the way she been treating men, that bitch need a hug.
I
So
did. You know what? I was actually going to go to George's house to get a hug, but I was like, do I really want to drive? It's like 30 degrees. He did offer, though, so I will say that's nice of
oh,
him.
that's a good
Aw.
man. He is a good man.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get him
Sometime.
back on.
Sometime.
But
He'll
you
be back
know,
on. He said
Soon, in a few
football
weeks.
season is done,
yeah.
so he's
It's almost
he
Okay,
over.
cool.
he'll be
Cool.
back. No, he's not.
Awesome.
Don't think that he wasn't doing it for like out of the grace of his heart. He was upset because some what
Rando
no,
Skanko. No,
she
no,
ain't
stop.
random. Some I was like
Okay.
7 minutes in that they're trying to see which word I can use. Some
Girl, I'll
loquacious
the
young
curses over.
lady
Okay.
decided not to adorn herself with him, so he was like,
Oh,
"Oh, I need a hug." So yeah, it wasn't
okay.
like
Did he sound like that
I
yeah.
think
with
George
his voice? With his voice?
is he reverse Michael Jackson, where that deep baritone just turns into a sweet little Minnie Mouse.
That
when
would
he
scare
Something
me.
to me.
when he does not get what he wants, yeah, he yeah.
Well, we hope you get all the blessings in this here year of our Lord 2025, George. So we do miss you though, buddy. We really want you to come back on. Hopefully after this NFL season that seems to be looking good for a Philadelphia team, not so much a New Orleans or a Carolina team, but
No,
What
we're
about the
done.
um
Bucks?
We're
Are
done,
the Bucks
though.
still in contention?
They still in there.
yeah,
Yep.
they still there. So,
Okay.
you know, I'll give a Nancy Pelosi clap for at least you tried to the New Orleans Saints.
That we didn't, but it's neither here nor there. This
They
has
Although I
tried.
been
do,
this has been horrible. This is remnants of like the early '80s, the
Oh,
Aints
when y'all had the bags
season.
on, I remember that.
Nigga, it
yeah,
was
the
horrible,
Aints. Look,
horrible
right now,
season.
let's just say it: the Saints play like New England does coaching hirings.
Nigga.
so are
Mm,
the
Let's just
Giants.
call it what it is.
listen,
Like they recruit coaches, man, because it is bad. But this is not a sports cast. This is not about
Okay,
sports. This
good.
is
we don't
about
we don't do sports ball because God forbid Ray
yeah,
is gonna
right.
start to zone out after a minute.
I was looking for my sign.
Okay, no. Sports talk snatches Rhea's wig, and she don't like that
Uh-oh.
unless Beyonce performs at a halftime of a
Yes.
sporting event. But
Yes.
yo, look, before I know we said before we get into it, hey, make sure that if you are a first time listener, once again, thank you. We welcome you. Hit that red subscribe button on the YouTubes, or if you're listening to us podcast wise and just audio on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, make sure you follow. Once you do all of that, make sure that bell is on all. So every time a new episode drops, you'll be notified. And also make sure you smash that like button like the Hulk when he be smashing Black Widow's cheeks. So make
Oh,
sure y'all do that. We really appreciate that.
I would
Yes,
like to see that come to fruition. I wish that would have happened.
I mean Hulk
Hulk
smash
smash
has
that
meaning.
pussy. Yeah, I
Oh,
would have
I
liked
don't,
to have seen that.
I don't know. I
does
think he's a
he
gentle lover.
does he do
I
it
think.
as the Hulk or Bruce Banner?
Nah, he'll do this Bruce
I
Banner.
hope it's Bruce.
Okay,
I
because
hope
But
it's,
she
I
would be
hope it's
what
torn
if,
before.
what
apart.
if,
I hope it's
what if it was by
beforehand.
the time they had already merged and he was like Brucey
Just
Hulk?
Professor Hulk?
Yeah, just Professor Hulk.
Maybe.
He would be
Although
gentle. He would be gentle.
he would be a gentle lover.
I mean,
I
hopefully
think
he
the
ain't
Hulk is a
transforming
gentle
in it. Like, damn.
man. Could you see Black Widow just just open
Nah,
She
all
gonna be
wide
like, she
like
gonna
she
be
would,
like old boy
side?
off the
she
boys.
would
Yeah.
she would go to town on
He would
him.
tear that
She
apart
would be
if he
doing
was
all
in there.
kinds of tricks.
I don't,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
She wouldn't
I
have
think
a
she'd
body
do
to
all
do
the
tricks.
splits. She's gonna be like, this is why we called it the Red Room, and just go all into it.
She would
I,
Kama
I
Sutra the shit out of him.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah.
She
So
gonna get massacred.
Kevin
I want to
Feige,
see. I want to see
make
that
it
one,
happen.
and I want to see the Rock dude get a girlfriend.
The thing. Oh,
Thor's
That
homeboy.
would
Hulk.
that would be hurtful down there.
He might get a rocky
Depends.
girlfriend. You don't know. There was a whole
Oh,
bunch of them
a rock
motherfuckers.
girlfriend. Okay.
I mean, she ain't got to be a rock, but hell,
Now
what if had your girl and Howard the Duck together so we can go
Like, what are
interstate
we
that's
beef?
true.
doing?
It's
I
fine.
mean,
What are we doing?
why don't he just get
Hey, hey,
mind
hey, hey,
fucked with
hey,
Mantis?
hey.
She's
That's
so
true.
cute. She's
That's
so
true.
cute.
She put it to sleep. Boom. But yo, once again, this is not nerd sex, but it could be. Maybe in episode
It could be.
169.
That'll be the next episode of the Was It Good Though podcast.
Nerd
Double
sex.
entendre.
Nerd sex. Hot, hot,
Yeah,
lusty,
yeah.
encyclopedic.
That would be
I don't know.
disgusting.
That
That
would
episode
be.
would be so gross.
That'd be. I have a position for every volume of Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yeah,
Which one are you on? Z for zapping that ass. Bzz.
yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
That
But
is
again,
hilarious.
yeah, but it's sad also.
It is.
This sounds like, yeah, y'all, we need to go touch grass and slap ass. I have no idea.
I touch
I have
grass
no idea.
all the time, sir. Now, the slapping ass thing has not happened in a little while, but
Oh, well,
that does
at
not
the end
mean
of the
that I
day.
don't get out.
No, I mean, I went out.
Very
I've been out
selective.
lately. Oh, I did go see. I just want to say right quick, I went to check out Wicked.
Oh, did
What you
you?
I went
think?
with a good
In
friend
the
of mine.
theater?
We enjoyed it. Yeah, went in the theater. It was the last night. It was about to disappear.
Did you
Mm.
cry?
No, I will say this. I think we got the sing along version of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, was that
Isn't
really
No,
every
sad?
version the sing along version?
no,
They
no.
released a specific type of version to where the audience could sing along
Yeah,
recently.
Oh,
So
I
I'll
don't
be
want.
pissed
I
off
don't
if I
want
go
that
to see the
version.
movie
And it's
and
a sing
motherfuckers are
along.
singing.
I don't
I
want
will
that
go.
version.
I'm
I will
throwing
go
my
get my
icy at
money back.
somebody. Somebody's
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
crushed.
but
I
it
don't
tells
want
you when
that.
you buy the ticket, like sing along.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I
well,
don't.
that's sad because I got the ticket right here, and that shit don't say nothing about no sing along. You see, I got to look at it like I'm an old man
Oh, I
right
do
here,
too. I be having it's either
right
up or
here,
down, up or down. Which one you gonna get?
So
right
For
here
glasses
real.
people, I got a
on
question.
section 5.
Which
But no,
version?
it was.
I got a
Say
question.
what?
I'll say this: I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Was it great? No.
I
There were
thought it was
moments
supposed
I
to
was
be really
kind of
good.
it. Like I said, I enjoyed it.
Oh,
There were some songs I was like, "Yo, wrap it up, B. Wrap it up. Let's move."
that's why I can't do musicals.
I'm with you.
But my two favorite songs on there, Popular and Defying Gravity.
Hmm.
Defying Gravity touched my soul. I was like, "Go ahead, you bald headed girl. Just sing your little black bald headed lesbian ass off.
I'm
Just do it."
always.
Is
You
she
notice
lesbian?
that part? Yeah, she
She
is.
She's with
is.
Lena
She's
Waithe.
with Lena
Yeah,
Waithe.
Oh
they
yeah, she was
together.
Lena
Oh,
Waithe.
that's right. She
They
is.
broke up
Yeah.
a whole relationship to be with Lena. Um,
Mm,
but
I'm
no,
mad at that.
it was really
Hey,
good.
never let your girlfriend or boyfriend stop you from your next relationship, honey.
That
Do
is
it.
true.
Do it.
But I
Do it.
really,
Shit.
really liked what's the young lady name? Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
She was
Oh
great.
Ariana
man,
The
Grande.
she was
new
good as
white version
Glinda.
of her.
So can I ask y'all
Well,
something? What the hell is this movie about? I'm one of those people. I won't go see it because everybody's saying it's good, and then I find out
it's
that it's good.
It's a prequel of how
But it
the
was
Yeah,
Wicked Witch of the West became the Wicked
became
Witch
the
of
Wicked
the
Witch.
West.
yeah.
Oh,
So a prequel
And
of the
it's
Wizard of
actually
Oz.
good. It's a prequel,
all
you
right.
know, but it was really good. Look, Ariana Grande, she is the
She's
all I
super
said through the
talented.
she's super talented, but I also said her portrayal of Glinda or Glinda because the A is silent. I love it. I love how she said that. She is literally a walking microaggression
Hmm.
throughout that
Why do you
whole
say
movie.
that? She
You
being
gotta
racist in the
watch.
movie because what's
She
called
is
green?
a microaggression. That's all I want to
She's a
say.
hater of the
Alphaba.
colored folk.
Alphaba, that's her name. Alphaba's
Yeah,
green.
I do love when she said, "We're friends now, and I'm gonna call you Alfie." So Alphaba goes, "Okay, so can I call you? You can call me Galinda." I was like,
Oh, so this was
That's
basically
Brit.
eyes before
Nope.
That's
eyes.
Brit.
Got it.
You know that's
Okay.
"Yes,
Brit.
that is Brit.
That is so
Yeah,
Brit.
Galinda is Brit,
She's going to tell you that you are friends with her, and then she's going to tell you what she can and can't call you.
right?"
And then she's gonna say,
But
"But my name is not Brittany. Call me Brit."
Hmm.
it was really good, man. I got to give it to Cynthia Erivo. Did her thing. Ariana Grande did her thing. Jeff Goldblum is in his
He's
Goldblum
such a
bag.
delight. I
He's
love
He
Jeff
cute.
is.
Goldblum.
Oh my God!
Did
Look,
you see him getting out on the red carpet? He's so cute.
he
Hmm.
is.
He's
He is
such
a.
the main character of his life, and I love that for
Yeah,
He
him.
really
And
is.
his date
he is a
just was
treasure.
struggling to get out the car.
And that
I
is
was like,
his
"You gonna help her?"
and that is his wife.
That's his
That's not even
wife.
his date. That is his
Yo,
whole ass wife. And he was like,
And then,
"Bitch, I am
Oh
busy
man.
right now being
and then like, no,
adored by my
I'm the main
fans."
attraction.
did
Yeah.
you notice that? I was like, "Is you not gonna help her get out?"
Nope.
Sis was just like, "Let me."
Nope.
She was climbing over the seat in the truck and shit. And I'm like,
She
and
knows
Jeff
what
was
she
like,
signed up for.
he was out there just holding court. I'm like,
Yeah.
I
I
know
am
that's
the
right,
main
goddamn.
attraction, and they
He
can't do
is.
Exactly.
But he is. So
He
I'm
is
not mad at that.
Otis.
Yeah.
Yes,
He is Otis.
definitely.
Everybody can see Otis on this one because I do like when she told him, hey, you ain't got no powers. He looked at her straight dead in the eye and went, I know that. That's why I got you. I was like,
Was he the
I
wizard?
clapped. He was the wizard.
Yeah.
Mm.
He was the wizard. But yeah, I will say if you have a chance and you haven't seen it yet, man, give it a shot. I think
I'll
it's
see
really
it when
good. I want to see
when it's.
part two. I want to
Is
see
it a
the
Disney
second.
movie?
No,
Oh, it's
Universal.
not Disney.
Disney don't own
Okay,
the
so it'll come
Disney
on
don't own it.
Max.
I
It'll
will
come on
say
Nope.
I
Max.
do like
It'll
the
come on Peacock.
change of the wind where
Peacock. I
It's
got Peacock.
Universal.
I got
like the
Hmm.
Peacock.
villains are getting they just due now. Like when they do villain movies, right? Villains can be a
Yeah.
really good, compelling story because not everybody just grows up to be a villain, right? Like you just
Right.
start
Or a
learning.
Well,
hero.
Nigga, because Maleficent and Cruella de Vil were great.
They were
yeah,
really good.
they were good
Great.
movies.
Oh, I
Now I
didn't
will
see them.
say
And I was
to
like,
quote,
okay, I feel for Cruella now. Like back in the day when you saw the first this Disney cartoon, you was like, that raggedy bitch. But then you see a movie, it's like, oh,
right,
Cruella.
But she
Yeah,
she was killing puppies though,
I get it. I don't
so
give
I'm
a
still
damn.
gonna.
You
you
give a damn.
know, you
What did you?
know,
Wait a minute. You
th-
called her a faggoty
no,
bitch?
no, no,
I
no,
said a raggedy.
raggedy. I was like,
I
I
said
don't
Raggedy.
have to edit.
raggedy.
It's raggedy, bitch.
man.
Okay. To the little bigger tiggers, common sorry
Okay,
mistake.
It was an
that's my
R.
hear.
It's
That's my hearing.
raggedy.
My hearing is a
Yeah,
I
little
would
off.
never.
Okay,
unless
but
you
it.
piss me off.
Well,
Yeah,
why does
this
it
ain't
fit
Nah, not even
though?
then.
2009. You
Huh?
It
can't get it
fits.
off.
I
She could
mean,
be hag. She could. She has hag like qualities. But
I'm gonna let one of the Liga Bigga Tigga community call her that. I can't call her that.
yeah,
But
yeah,
Okay.
just let that
I'm
ride.
sure if
Let
Britt
that
was
ride.
here, she would rise up to say
Brit
she can, but
Brit got on me for calling somebody a dagger yesterday, so she would definitely rise up and have something to say.
I got a
You
question
know
for
what?
all y'all.
is that not
Since all y'all
can
wear
we not use that
glasses,
term?
She doesn't
No,
like it. She says it's offensive.
it is.
because she got ditched by one. Okay, what's up, Rico?
All right, so when the glasses are up or down, when do that mean they got y'all fucked up?
When
When
they're
they're
Oh,
up,
off,
down. Mine's are
Uh,
down. Mine's are
mine is.
down.
when mines are down.
Yeah, mine's
When
are
mines
down.
are
Because
up,
if I do this, it's almost like, did I see a hot chick? No. When
Yeah.
I'm looking down, I'm
When
ready to.
I'm yeah, when it's
It's about to
down,
go.
that's when you got
that's
me
Yeah,
fucked
true.
up when
That's
I put
true.
them
Is
Yeah.
that
down.
squeeze me.
is that the version of is that y'all slide down version of let me make sure I'm hearing that correct?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And then we can't see the person because they're blurry.
Jazz hasn't
We
reached that
sleep.
level.
I
Jazz
haven't.
ain't reached that
I
level
just
yet.
my glasses stay on.
No.
Oh,
Give it.
Oh,
Wait
she
till
she
want
you
to see
hit.
the
oh,
age
Wait
she
till
a
you hit
trouble.
about
UFC fighter.
42. Wait till you hit about 42. Them motherfuckers will start gonna go. They gonna do one of these. One of
Which is
these
not,
is gonna start
yeah,
happening.
And
which
see,
is not far away, Jazz. So start practicing.
I have trifocals, so
Fuck
I
you,
should not
Anthony.
have.
I caught that.
Sorry, Red.
Sorry, Rhea.
Man.
Um, so
Okay, Red, you were saying you were triple blind. Got it.
yeah, I have trifocals,
Triple
so
blind.
I shouldn't have to do that, but I still do it.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
you
crazy.
yet.
know.
My next set of glasses will probably have the little bifocal thingy in them at some
Oh,
point.
my eye doctor is waiting for the moment. He's
Yeah.
like, you do know most people at 40, when they hit 45, go bifocal. I'm like, haha, guess what, bitch? I am 47 and no.
And when they
I will
told
live
me, I was like, "You mean bifocals?" She says, "No, trifocals."
trifocal.
I was like,
You need
"Oh,
tri.
okay."
And
I'm
you say,
that
I
blind.
need, and they
Wait.
tell me straight up, your vision will not cover your lenses because they're special lenses. I'm like, you know
And
what?
At that
and
point, Ray, you
yes,
should have a button that automatically zoom on the
Just
side.
like,
okay, I should have
Oh.
some. I should be disabled. I'm legally blind without these glasses on.
same here. I mean, I could see, but it's
I
blurry.
can't. I
But
can't.
at the same time, look, if that man who went into New Orleans with that truck can walk around with meta glasses to
Mm.
plot out a heinous
Oh,
murders,
he did?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he had on the meta glasses
Mm.
That's some
wow.
wild shit. That's a
on the
fun fact
days
I
he
didn't
went to
know.
visit.
Mm.
Wow.
So, yeah, craziness. I'm sorry. I turned that whole mood around because I can do that. But
Harsh
But we got to
mellow.
get into it, y'all, because we got some awesome random chats of blackness, better known as This Week in Black. Let's do some celebrations because yes, indeed, three great people got honored by President Joe Biden just before he walked out that White House. He said, "You know what?
Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe said Dark Brandon is in the house, and I am going to give some of these beautiful dark people the Presidential Medal of Freedom." Um, that happened last week. I believe there were 19 recipients who got it out of that list, and we'll get to those who look like us who got them. Jane Goodall got it for her work on conservation of gorillas and all of that. And also forest and jungle conservation. Jose Andres, I hope I said his name properly, world famous chef who has the World Kitchen for his work in feeding those who are in need, especially during times of conflict and war and poverty. One of our favorites, who Helene said he's black adjacent, and yes, he is. One science guy known as Bill Nye.
We
And
love Bill
yes,
Nye.
the moment I
William
watched him,
Sanford Nye.
there you
Is
go.
that his name? Sanford?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
that's a
black.
Negro. That is a
He
Negro
black.
name.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Henry Louis Gates, I need you to do Finding My Roots on
Right.
on
On
Bill
Bill
Nye
Nye.
immediately, because he might be kin to George Washington Carver. Who knows?
Mm.
Who knows? But that was awesome to see him get his recognition, because Bill Nye has been telling our sad asses, y'all killing the world, right? Just
Right.
just
Right.
throwing it out there.
Right.
He has been him and Beekman. Y'all remember Beekman's World?
Beekman's World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That and Mr. Wizard. I wish Don
I
Herbert,
love
aka
Mr. Wizard.
Mr. Wizard, was
Mr.
evil to them
Wizard's
children.
World.
He was not the nicest
He wasn't
sometimes.
nice,
Because
but
sometimes he
he
would look
was.
at them kids like, really? This is what you asking me? But did you learn though? It was right before school. It would come on right
Yep.
before school so I could get my daily dose of like neurons charging through my mind and it would get me pumped up for
You
school.
were
But he
allowed to watch TV before school?
when my mom went to work before me, yes. When my mom went
Wow.
to work before me, then yes, I would turn the TV on. I
Y'all
wasn't
gotta
supposed
understand,
to,
Red's up the church.
No,
but
You
I
I
know.
was
was up
not
the
supposed
abuse.
to. Right.
Oh,
Right.
The neglect.
the same. It's
The
all the
Right.
same.
betrayal.
Shit.
I know
Oh
No,
I don't have
god.
TV up going on.
Nadine did
No,
not
ma'am.
allow it, but when she would go to work early, I
Hmm.
would turn that back, and I would either watch Mr. Wizard or I would watch Babar the Elephant on HBO.
Oh,
Oh
Babar.
yeah,
Those are the
that
Do you
two
bomb.
things I
remember?
would watch
Do you
before
remember?
school.
Do you remember when you used to sneak watch TV and they could see the picture tube still going, shrinking down, and
Yeah,
the TV
yeah,
would be warm?
yeah, yeah.
That meant a
That's when you
whooping.
had. Yes, that's when you had the
Or they
TV
could
that had
hear
the
it. They could
pliers
hear that.
to
They'd
turn
be
the
like, "I can
channel.
hear that TV on." Be like, "Bitch, it is on mute." But they could hear like
Right?
the staticky
The
whatever
static.
Yep.
waves
Yep.
of the TV.
Mhm.
Okay, for those who are young, such as Jazz, TVs
Jazz is
did
like,
not
I
have
ain't got no idea
controls
what the
back
fuck
in
you
the
talking
day.
about.
And when they turn on, they used to
Yeah,
hum,
there was a little
Yeah.
hum to them.
and it used to have this line,
And
and
they
then it
had a
would
picture
stretch out.
thing called a picture tube.
It was the HBO logo.
Yeah, just like that. The way HBO would say its original programming, that's how our TVs used to turn on, Jazz.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mhm.
the
Back in the day.
yeah.
I think
you
I
know,
had one of those
I don't think
She
you
said,
did.
"I think
Uh,
I had one of those."
because we
the
had the black and
certified
white
way for you to get
TVs.
caught is
Oh,
hearing the damn clicker whenever you turn the channel. It's like click, 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 click,
Click,
click.
click. Yep.
wait. You could change the channel. You didn't have to use pliers. What y'all was rich?
No,
I
we
Hell
had
could
to
we
no.
call.
changed
You
our channel. No, we
You
could
just
change
want to
the
lie to
Fire.
touch
channel.
the damn TV so shit
ass,
lasted a
No,
little
we could
longer.
change the channel.
goddamn middle class Negroes. I can't stand y'all.
Yeah, click,
You know
click,
you was in a
click,
black house
click,
when you had
click,
the floor
click,
model
click.
that was busted, the
Mhm.
graduation pictures was on the top, and the
That's
little
a fact.
13-inch TV
That's a fact.
that
Yep.
you could.
My grandmother had that forever. That floor model
Yep,
sat there for years. That floor model was there until Katrina hit.
Mm.
Damn.
Katrina was like, I don't need this TV, y'all. Loot it. Hell no, that's Miss Agnes' TV.
She
No,
But
used
no,
it as like a
um,
buffet, like the real TV she would watch. The
right.
flat screen we bought her set on top the floor model.
Yeah, it had to sit on
Yeah,
top of it. Yep.
that is the thing about black people,
And
especially
she
old
still had
black
a
people. They
VCR that she would
reuse.
use.
See, they reuse.
She was
Nothing
still
goes to
using a
waste.
VCR.
Exactly. But you know what? I know one thing that ain't gonna be reused or recycled is those metals because
Are they
also
Bringing it back.
gold? Are they gold?
I believe so. I believe so. I
Oh,
or
think
was
they
it
are.
mercury in that stuff?
Bill Nye
Not
should have told
Mercury.
us.
I know
Bill
he
Nye
could
would
have.
have been like,
He might
get
do a
this
whole
poison
show
away from
about
me.
it. Who knows?
Exactly. But also folks who got it, Michael J. Fox
He was
also got
shaking.
it.
He was shaking.
You
I'm
know,
just playing.
uh,
I'm sorry.
What
what
she
you trying to
say?
say? He was shaking with
I,
anticipation.
Oh,
Is
you
that
ain't
what you were
shit.
saying?
Oh no, don't. Oh
oh,
man.
Couldn't hold the excitement.
Shout out to Michael J. Fox. He
Shout,
is
To
the
him.
lead to one of my
shout
favorite
out Marty
So
franchises.
Michael
McFly.
J. Look,
I like Michael J.
man.
Fox. It was like him
No,
and
he.
Katharine Hepburn. You remember at the
I
end,
love.
Katharine couldn't. She could stay still either.
She was in her 80s and
Oh.
90s. Michael J. Fox is still a young, vibrant man,
I don't know
and it
about
is
young
what it
and
is.
vibrant, sir. He's like,
Yeah, but he got it when he was
He
young.
was
yes, he
young. He was
did.
diagnosed
Very
when he was
sad. He
young.
was the biggest movie star in 85, 86, and it's
Yeah.
just so sad to
That's when it
see his
started, isn't
health
it? Because I
decline.
think they said it
Yeah,
started around like
While he
Back to
was
the
doing
Future 2.
Back to the Future too.
that's when he
Yeah.
started seeing the symptoms. But he didn't know what it was, and I think by the time he got to
Wait, didn't Dudley Moore
Sin
have something
City,
too?
yeah, death.
I was
No,
gonna say,
Dudley.
didn't he pass
Oh,
away?
No,
yeah,
he
Dudley
had
Moore died.
something too because they thought he was a drunk, and he was like, "I'm not drinking. I'm just fucked up."
That's just the way I.
Oh no.
They thought
Yeah.
he
Oh,
was really living his Arthur character, and no, man. Oh, dude, Dudley Moore was the man.
you can
But
be lost
yeah,
in the moon in New York
New York
City.
City. Yes, the theme
What is
song
Rhea
to
doing?
Arthur. It's the theme to Arthur.
Was she undressed into the?
She's
Oh God,
reminding me of the villain from Silence of the Lambs. I'm
Oh,
sorry. When he was dancing,
yes.
like, what are you doing, Rhea?
Buffalo Bill.
Clarice.
Buffalo Bill.
Oh my goodness, no,
He
no,
had his shit tucked. I said, what am I seeing?
I wanted to lotion everybody up, get them
no.
all
It
nice
was to
and
lotion it.
supple.
Yep, get that
Get
skin
them
so he
all
could
nice
wear it.
and
Yeah.
supple.
Would you fuck me? Every time
Oh my God.
I'd fuck. It's that part when he's got the lipstick and he goes, "I'd fuck me so hard." I'm like,
And you hear a woman screaming in the background.
please,
Oh my
please.
god.
My favorite line throughout that whole movie is when he tells her put the lotion in the basket and he's not listening, and he gets highly irate and he goes,
Does he?
"Put the fucking lotion in the basket." was like, okay, sir, lotioning right on up. Wait a
Oh,
minute,
Anthony.
but you know, if he had a black woman, that woman would have irked him to the point where I don't feel like killing you. Just get out of my tunnel right
Get out of
now.
my hole.
You need this. Get out my hole. I don't want you here. No.
Be like, bitch, she'd have threw that shit. This is not the kind of lotion I use. What is
Cocoa
this?
butter,
This
bitch.
ain't cocoa
What is
butter.
this?
Where's my shea butter mixture?
It
For
wasn't
real.
on sale. It wasn't on
Wasn't on
sale.
sale.
Oh shit.
Told you to go to Dollar General. You
Or
crack
he
ass.
come back, or he come back with that watery cocoa butter. What's the one that we all used to use back in the
Oh
day?
shit.
Jergens.
No, that
No.
watery
Oh.
ass cocoa butter in the
Palmer's?
tall.
In that big tall
Oh,
bottle.
I know what you're
Oh,
talking
I don't
about.
know. I look, knowing him, he probably would have went get some lustrous pink moisturizer. He wouldn't have known no better.
This
It's
is the only
pink.
acceptable cocoa butter that I
This
use.
one, Queen
No
something.
commercial. No
Queen
commercial.
Helene.
Queen
Oh, okay.
Helene. Yeah.
Queen
No,
Helene.
you have to get the cocoa butter cream.
Oh, see,
That's the
no.
Oh.
difference.
This one, you
That's
remember
the
this
difference.
one?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
Yes,
remember
that
that?
one.
That
Oh
one
yeah.
is so watery.
That one is
Okay.
shit.
This
This
is how
one
we
is.
go off the rails because
This
we
is
just
the
be
Ray,
real
I
talking
use
deal.
that. I use
Yes,
that sometimes.
this is the real deal.
Skin be soft.
Let's
Yes,
talk about the
and
cocoa butter
buttery.
and the cocoa and shea butter perfection that was Denzel Washington
I'm telling you.
getting his
Yes,
Medal of Freedom from
Reverend Denzel.
Reverend Reverend Denzel,
I feel like he's on a
Reverend
Rev-
great
Washington.
he's on a
Reverend
great
Doctor.
press tour right now.
He is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Like I love it for him.
Ever
this,
since
this
ever
is
since Gladiators press
Yeah.
tour started, that man
yeah.
has been like,
He's been doing it, man.
he's like,
Denzel
if
is
this is
on
my
it.
last hurrah, I'm going out on top, bitch.
There it is. But it was such a great moment to see him get it because you know he wanted to cry, but then it was like, I gotta hold
Right.
that.
Yeah.
But the thing that got me was giving President Biden a hug. Most people give him a handshake. Most people just, give him a head nod saying thank you for the honor. Denzel was like, no, no,
Bring it
I'm
in, bro.
Denzel.
We're
Bring
gonna
it in,
Bring it
hug
in.
it
bro.
out.
And it
That's
was
because he knew
and
he deserved it.
yeah, but I loved that it was genuine.
Yeah,
It wasn't a fake hug. It was like, come here, you old bastard.
yeah.
Boom.
Thank you for
Come
recognizing
here, you old
somebody.
bastard.
Bring your old ass here.
Your old ass in. It's Mount Vernon talking. And it was
Uncle
such a
Joe.
genuine moment. The haters tried. They tried to like, why
There
does
was
he deserve
hate.
it?
Really?
Huh?
It's
Yeah, there
There
was
was
always
hate.
hate.
hate about
Somebody
Yeah.
was
Denzel.
asking why Denzel deserves it.
Or they
Yeah.
probably
Denzel?
It
Nigga.
Yeah.
wasn't no black people.
Yeah, exactly. It was the mayonnaise
It
muskrats.
wasn't no black
Um,
people.
the MAGA rats who were just having this, why does he deserve it? And somebody said it perfectly. Okay, it's the same question you should ask. Why did Rush Limbaugh deserve it?
That part.
Rush
You
Limbaugh
know,
got it?
Rush
Yes.
Limbaugh from Trump before he
Trump gave
died.
it to him.
Oh, from
Trump
Trump.
gave it to him before he died.
That makes
So
sense.
again, these Medal of Freedoms, the Medal of Freedom is not for military service. It is a
Right.
civilian
A
award
civilian. Yep.
given by the president to people who've done service that the president feels has been a benefit to the country and a
Yeah.
benefit to all Americans. Denzel has given us excellent movies, quotables. The man said King Kong ain't got shit on me. How many of you MFers are saying that?
A clean
All
record,
of you.
by the
And
way.
you
No
know that
drama.
Yeah.
he ad libbed a lot of that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's a great actor. Why not get something
But
for it?
he's done monuments things with the Boys and Girls
Boys and
Club.
Girls Club. Yeah, because he was a member as a child. That was, like he said, it's the club that got me off the streets.
Yep.
Right.
So
He's gi-
that
he's
was
given to
spoken
other
on.
actors. I mean, Chadwick Boseman talked about it that
Yeah,
he
if it
paid for
wasn't for
him
He the
to
in
go
the
to
definition of preach
scholarships
school.
one,
that he
teach one.
received.
Hmm.
Yep.
If there was no Denzel, there would be no Black Panther, and it is what it is. But also within that, Magic Johnson was honored as well. And not only if it was for his sports acumen, but it was also for him and his AIDS activist, being an AIDS activist. Oh, Bono also got it
Yeah.
for
Mhm.
activism.
I
But
bet you they didn't
also,
have a problem with Bono getting it.
nah, they couldn't say anything. They didn't say much.
They're
But
not gonna say anything. Did y'all
yeah.
see that clip of Bono and Diddy and Diddy tries to kiss Bono, and Bono
Ew,
does one of these, like, get the fuck
that's
away from
gross.
me.
That's gross.
Hey,
Take that.
Bono knew. He knew the deal. Take that. No, I won't take it.
Right.
Right.
But no,
Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that.
there was a little bit of joking because Biden was having trouble putting it on, so Magic had to, you know, squat a little bit so he could put it on, and
Well,
it
Magic
it,
is
it was
huge.
yeah, Magic 6'8", 6'9". So
Magic
yeah,
was
you know,
Jesus for people in the early '80s too. By the way,
true.
like he was regardless of how we feel about Magic. I mean, like you said,
Magic
if
is
it's
beloved.
yeah, if it's
He
if it's
beat the
if it's a
AIDS.
civilian, yeah, if it's a civilian,
He did.
He beat
he
that.
did,
You cannot tell
he
me that he
did.
hasn't
No, listen,
anymore.
you're
He
right.
didn't
You
have
are
it.
absolutely right. He's the
Magic
one
played
person
AIDS
on earth.
1-on-1 and
Oh my
broke his
god.
ankles.
He's a
He's
superhuman.
patient zero for sure.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
And he made it to where Cookie did not leave his black ass. I
And
don't
And
know
he
Cookie's
what
not
made
he
it to
sick.
where
I don't know
Cookie
what he
never
said.
never got
Cookie
it.
never got
Cookie
sick.
never
N-
got it.
The children didn't have it.
The
He
children
raised
You
didn't
one of
know.
the
have it.
most out and proud sons that we have ever seen in
Okay.
life.
Yep.
EJ is
yeah, he
just that.
definitely
He's
deserved
that
one
chick.
for sure.
Yeah.
I
Did
mean,
y'all
the
watch
man
the
started a
series?
whole movie theater. Nigga,
Yeah. A
Magic
whole
Okay.
movie
franchise.
theaters were a thing.
And
And
that
he
was
was an
another reason
early
he got the
investor in
medal.
Starbucks.
Yep. He
He's got
he
money.
he understood the assignment. And not only did his
Except when it
theater
came to
win,
fucking. But
well,
I
I
Right.
digress.
mean,
But
hey,
did
if
y'all
think
did y'all
about it.
see Winning Time?
Oh,
His
Oh
series?
yes.
yes, absolutely. Jerry Buss was a
Travesty that
fucking
it
hater.
ended
He was
so early.
he was putting his shit everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Magic was,
Ew.
you know,
Magic was real. Magic was really a nigga, honestly,
yeah.
Ooh.
through and through.
Ma-
Poor
Magic
Cookie.
did his thing. Everybody felt the magic stick. But
Poor Cookie.
again, his past did not
I
stop
hope
him from
I
getting
hope
this medal.
Cookie was fucking something too.
I do too.
Well, she probably was. Hey,
I hope
look,
I hope the pool boy was making regular appearances
ain't
at the house.
nobody got, ain't nobody got a show called Cookie Time. So we will never know.
Mm.
We will never know,
And
and it
Cookie
Hey,
ain't
is
no
I ain't
about to
gonna
business to
die,
lie.
so
know.
she ain't gonna say
Magic,
nothing either.
Magic,
Hopefully she
Magic,
Yeah.
hopefully she writes
Magic
a
might
book on her
be
deathbed.
Magic might be the first nigga on earth to have to pay for his wife to stay. Like you would have to pay. If I was a female, you would have to
Kobe
pay for me
paid
to
for
stay.
his to stay.
Yeah, but he ain't had AIDS either.
True.
Yeah, but
He just had a little bit of mayonnaise butthole,
Yeah,
That
like
part.
that's all that
and
was.
that's okay. And that's okay.
I think
he
Jay-Z paid for
essayed too
Beyonce to
much.
stay.
I think
Of
DJ
course.
Khaled wife definitely because he don't
Oh
eat her
God,
out at
because he
all
don't eat out.
whatsoever.
Yeah, he don't eat out,
Right.
Because
so ain't no
that's
way.
the fuck. I hope
Ain't no
somebody
way.
eating her out on a regular
She
You
because
That
are.
part.
You know what,
That
she
part.
Jazz?
have so
I'm
many
gonna
sex
agree
Hold
with you
toys.
on.
on that one. You're
like
right.
That part.
somebody got. I
Right.
hope she's getting it because if you're not getting no head, sis, and you out here married,
Is
you
that the
doing a.
reason why he's not getting a Medal of Freedom as well?
He don't need to
Hell
get no
no,
medal
he
of
don't need to get
freedom.
a
No.
He
medal for
shouldn't
I
get
was just
shit.
wondering.
Shit.
And she
Could you
meant
see
that.
somebody
Please that
campaigning
woman,
for
man.
DJ Khaled to get a Medal of Freedom, and Biden's just like, come on, man. He doesn't even eat the puss. Why would I give him that?
And
Thank
another
you.
Come
one.
on. Let's
And
be
another.
real about it.
And then was
Come on,
proud
Jack.
to say it in the presence of
Right?
Yeah.
his wife.
He
And
say
your
that.
fat ass been on Jenny Craig or whatever the fuck Weight Watchers for forever, and you still fat and fucked up, man. Please, and you've like, and he's gross
All
fat.
right.
Like you
You
can be
gotta.
cute
Right.
That's
fat.
another
He's
thing
DJ
too.
Khaled is just gross sloppy fat.
I
Yeah, he's
always say
Oh,
sloppy.
the
man.
internet is the best worst place for all of us. Like he
And
should have never got on there and did that to his wife, ever. He
That was
Yeah,
didn't.
it
so
was embarrassing.
embarrassing.
and even though he's a Palestinian, he has not spoken up about the Palestinian Gaza Israeli
That's because
conflict
he
That
from
nigga
Drake
Florida.
is
is
since
from
July.
a,
Louisiana. He ain't finna say shit.
Yeah, he's from Florida.
Drake is a Jew and he ain't spoke on Israel. We're moving. Um,
Okay.
so last but not least, and this is more important,
He
And
said
this is
God's
for the
plan.
Ofays that got
and
medals,
it
right?
is.
Are we talking about the Negroes yet?
Yeah, we've been talking about the Negroes. Where the hell you been?
Denzel
We
was
Oh, we
talking
did
about
say Magic
Magic,
Johnson. My bad. Okay, go ahead.
Zell,
Johnson and
but
Denzel.
one person who should have got it, and I wish she'd have got it when she was alive to receive that honor, is one Fannie Lou Hamer. And I love the fact that when they said her name, the applause that came with it. And to see Hillary Clinton's face actually light up, the wrinkles disappeared from her face. She was smiling so hard.
Why she catch a
Um,
stray?
I'm not saying she because through the whole thing she was kind of like,
We like
Sometimes
mm,
Hillary.
she's got a good
mm.
resting. Hillary got a good
She
resting bitch face. It
she
just
does.
means
She
She
do.
does.
She do.
And so did what's old girl that was fighting Trump,
Melina.
Kamala.
Cheney daughter. Liz
Oh,
Cheney
oh,
also
Oh,
Liz
Liz
medal of
Cheney.
Cheney.
freedom. I think Liz was more like, yeah, thanks for the medal, but nigga, I need a pardon because they after me. But I'm
Mm.
like, man, just put your daddy in front of them with a rifle. They'll punk out.
oh shit.
So yeah. But Fannie Lou Hamer got a posthumous medal. If you don't know who she is, please go and Google this woman because without her, look, we really wouldn't be voting in these streets.
Right.
She also coined the term that many of us like to say, I am sick and tired of being
Being
sick and
sick and
tired.
tired. Goddamn right.
She was the voice for the voiceless at the Democratic National Convention, I believe in 1964, when she stepped up to Lyndon B. Johnson, as well as all Democrats, saying, hey, let's stop with the fuck shit. Y'all know good and damn well if you want to win, you need us. You need black folks in this party, but not just in the party for a vote. You need us to be a part of the party. 50-50 deal. And lo and behold, that happened until it's not happening, as we all see what's coming in to the office on January 20th. But there was a great moment. It was great to see her finally get her flowers and get the recognition and be recognized by not only the president, but by Americans as well. And if you're asking if there was MAGA hate, I didn't see any because most of them are too dumb to realize who Fannie Lou Hamer was. And
Yeah.
since she ain't got a Twitter account, they can't talk trash about her.
Hmm.
So that was one of the most beautiful things about her getting that medal is you couldn't hear the hate that Denzel got. Magic got a little bit, but again, Rush Limbaugh got the medal.
Hmm.
So it don't matter who else got it. Um One thing that also caught me that happened this week is that Marvel is rumored now to
Mm-mm.
wanting to recast Black Panther. So we will have a new T'Challa hopefully soon.
I mean, I
It's
get
about
it
time.
because of the multiverse, but I don't like
Hmm.
it. I don't like it one bit.
This is
That's
the one time
understandable.
where it makes sense. If they don't do it during this multiversal run, then
Hmm.
this is their window. This is their
Yeah.
excuse to be like,
But
hey, this
who
this Black
who
Panther
can
died
take
in
up
this.
the mantle? Who can do it? I want to know honestly of black actors now, or is it going to be an unknown actor?
So I think
Because the first
Denzel's
person
son
they
wouldn't be
asked
bad.
said no.
Aldous Hodge is somebody that a lot of people have name has been circulating who was in
He's
Cross.
in DC.
No, but
DC
that
did a reset.
universe is dead. That's a
Yeah,
reset.
so
Yeah,
they did a reset. So
Oh,
Aldous Hodge
okay.
could technically take that mantle. I think he'll be good,
Hmm.
but I think
I'm
it's a
still not.
lot
I
to
still don't like it.
carry to try to
Yeah.
replace
It
or to
okay.
really is
Well,
because
come in
why
there's
for
don't
something.
won't do his
T'Challa.
son
There's something
then?
Chadwick Boseman had that nobody
Well,
else has.
here's the thing. Many within the rumors, um, names that are being thrown out, Aldous Hodge. I feel bad because I just finished watch Snowfall for the second time and I
Oh,
can never get his name.
Damon
Come on,
Idris.
Dancing Idris.
Damson,
Damson,
Damson
that's what it
Idris,
is.
Idris.
Damson Idris name came up.
He's
Um,
too. He's too little.
He
He
could probably
have you
little.
buff
seen him
up.
lately?
He could probably buff up. He
Chadwick
dropped something
Boseman,
recently.
Chadwick Boseman had to bulk up for that scene for his role, and when they showed him in
I mean, short.
Franklin
oh,
bodies. Oh yeah.
y'all,
He
Black
kind of on the
Panther
short
is not a
side.
6 foot tall character. Look, we
Aldous
need to get on that.
Hodge. Aldous Hodge is tall.
Okay, congratulations. But again, can you act? Aldous Hodge can act.
He's
Damson
come a
Idris
long
can
way.
act. You
Because
know
when he
who else
first
name
started, he
came up?
couldn't act.
Yeah, that's true. But you know who else name came up? Which I was kind of like, wait, why y'all throwing that in there? Coleman Domingo.
I did see that.
What? He's too
But
old.
I saw him as Kang though. They said
I
that he could
saw him as
possibly do
old Kang.
Kang.
Yeah,
Yes.
But
I don't know
the
about Black
thing
Panther
is,
though.
with
Not
Black
Black
he
Panther,
could
Panther.
be like an
He's too.
older version.
he could be an older one from another multiverse.
Yeah,
And
He
it's
could be
not a
the
not
father, but not the son.
Yeah, he
true.
could be a dad.
No, he
He
could be
could be
like an ancestral
T'Chaka.
person. Like Black Panther had plenty of ancestral people in the
Yeah,
comics. Like
Oh,
he
that's
could
Yeah, he could
definitely
true.
be
play
one of
one
the
of those.
ancestors. Yeah.
I even some even said it could be John David Washington,
That's
which
what I
would
That's
just
put
what
said.
him
I
in a
saw a lot of
movie.
John
He's
David.
also too little, in
I
my
saw a lot of
opinion.
John David. No, but did you see John David in Ballers? He like he was
No,
bulky for the
No,
show Ballers
she
with
how,
The Rock.
she looking
I'm
for
Oh,
a
talking.
you
best
mean like he's
to
short?
be
I'm talking
Black
about
Panther.
6 foot plus.
I don't think.
Okay,
Well,
let me just put this out here. And
John
yes, this is
David.
comic book Anthony talking. Black Panther ain't that tall, and
Ooh, John
he's
David is a little
also
fella. He's only five
he's
nine.
a little guy. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, just Black Panther must have a physique not like the Hulk, not like even Captain America. He
Yep.
must be almost kind like his motions are cat-like.
Mm.
So you don't
So
want
he
Okay.
to
should be sleek. He
bulk
should
it
be
You
at
don't want it to
bulky.
be somebody
Yeah, he
big.
shouldn't be
right.
Okay.
bulky.
I
He'll look
understand.
funny, super
So,
bulky in a costume.
Yeah.
so
And then it's
Damson
like,
Yeah.
Damson might be the best person because Chadwick was 6 foot
yeah,
and Damson is
Damson
6'1".
6 foot. Yeah.
Is he
So
really? I
yeah.
thought he
Yeah.
was little. I didn't know he was tall.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't have to be no
I'm back
seven
in.
foot
I'm back
five,
in.
7'6". You're not supposed to be Superman like, holy crap, Superman should be tall and big, or even Batman to that extent.
I'm back in.
Black Panther his moves are supposed to be fluid, very cat-like. So you gotta have that. Um,
And
there were
Baku
other
was
names
great
that came up. Somebody caught that cold and said, why not Kevin Hart?
What?
Fuck up.
Stop.
They said we're talking about
Entire
Black
fuck
Panther,
up.
not Black
First of
Panther.
all, nobody can take him seriously.
No,
If
no.
he's giving a monologue or he's trying to have an accent,
Wakanda,
because he's from
y'all.
Wakanda.
I mean, the one series role he did
No.
have, he did do pretty good. The Upside with Bryan Cranston was amazing.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And truth be
I've never
told,
seen
with
him
Wesley Snipes,
be less
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
funny.
There
that was
is
pretty good.
one little rumor that's still bubbling up there that
Wesley Snipes.
Well, Wesley Snipes was supposed to be Black Panther when Marvel.
Oh,
What in
originally?
1992, nigga? The fuck?
No,
Exactly.
94.
Isn't
While
he in
Blade
his
was.
He's in his 60s.
Well, hold on. This is why they said it could work. You can have an older T'Challa from another universe come in just for
Yeah.
that one
Because
movie.
of the multiverse. I understand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and then you do the hardcore reset
I
and you
think this
bring
is
in a new
all.
Panther.
Somebody
I think
said,
this is
look,
all an attempt to erase the female Black Panther, and I don't like it.
So
Well, then
but
you're
it's
gonna
the
hate Marvel
multiverse.
I was just
forever.
about to say,
You're
But
gonna
it's
hate
the
Shuri
Marvel
ain't never
forever.
been
Yeah.
a main character in
Well,
comics
there
like that.
are through Wakanda's
Shuri,
history, there
Shuri had her
has
time,
been
but it wasn't like
Yeah.
right.
people
they
didn't.
passed
Has
the
been
mantle
women
on.
Black Panthers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in the lineage. There was the Pirate Queen, who was a Black Panther, which I hope in the Eyes of Wakanda series they speak on her because that was a really cool backstory.
Yes.
Shuri did
John
take the
Boyega.
mantle. John Boyega was also spoken on.
Okay, I can
There,
get behind that. I can get behind that.
there are a lot of black male as long as it's not Aaron Pierre.
He's so cute.
That I
He's
think
Mufasa. Aaron Pierre. He's
Mufasa.
Mufasa.
Anthony
Hell
just throwing
yes.
shade. He just
Aaron
throwing that
Pierre.
shade.
He's Mufasa.
he could be Mufasa, but he ain't my Black Panther.
He's too
There was
pretty.
there's also rumors that a lot of folks keep saying that Denzel might be an older T'Challa,
I saw
but
that. Yeah.
I doubt it. I
That
don't
would
think
be
they're gonna do
sexy
it that
as
way.
hell. I would love to see
You
him in
know,
a Black Panther outfit. Oh my
I
god.
he
mean,
could bring
listen.
back
All I'm
his.
saying is, if we can get the
Raya,
old Spider-Man
relax.
back, they can get us some old what's the name back.
Was that Rico?
If we can get our old Spider-Man back, then I don't see why we can't get our old Black Panthers back too. That's all.
I would. You know what? Let's just go crazy. Let's bring in Terrence Howard.
Nigga,
Come on,
Stop.
man.
Hey,
Okay,
Mike.
Anthony, sit
Hey,
down.
Mike.
Who
No.
light he
you shut your
So
fucking mouth,
who
Anthony.
light skinned to be from Wakanda?
Say,
So my
Mike.
thing is,
About
Yeah.
I'm
I,
Wakandian, Mike.
If Aaron light skinned
what
ass
about
Pierre
Nate?
can be
What about Nate Parker?
they not gonna fuck with Nate. They not gonna
No,
fuck with
Nate
Nate.
no,
Parker's
They
Nate
canceled.
not
He's
gonna do it.
canceled.
Is
still
it?
got a little
Wait, what
drama.
he do?
I
Got a
thought
little
it,
drama.
He got some
I thought it was
hatred.
like
Yeah.
over and done with.
Yeah,
No,
Nah.
he's canceled.
but
What
no,
he do?
they won't.
He had some charges out there.
He has
Yeah,
some.
it's
They got dropped, but
yeah.
they
That's
still.
why I was like, I
It's
thought it
still
was
Oh
okay.
wait,
I thought they
it's
is he
got
trying
dropped
to?
and
Is
everything was
don't
cool.
tell me he part of the Grape
No.
Squad.
No, well,
no. I
no,
don't.
no, 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 no.
No.
Well,
Fake physical
He
abuse.
would have been, but the thing is, even though the charges were dropped, a lot of people felt like the way he handled the situation was a cancelable offense, which I think,
Uh,
hey, look, if I'm not guilty, I'm not guilty. I don't care
Right.
how you
And all,
feel.
and all of that
uh,
came out around the time his movie dropped as
Right.
Yeah,
well about
that
Nat
That
Bird of
movie
the
was
Turner.
pretty
Nation
good. Is
movie.
that the movie
That
where
movie was
Yeah,
really good.
yeah, that movie was
Nat
really good.
Turner.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Turner, yeah.
So
somebody
again,
said
we
Derek
shall
Luke.
see.
God,
Derek
Derek
Luke.
Luke. He's a bit
What
older
about
though.
what
He is a
about
Yeah.
little older.
Kofi?
Like Antoine Fisher, Derek Luke would be perfect.
What about
Who?
Kofi Sarabi?
Oh my God,
Oh, I
Kofi would
did
be
see that.
great.
He would be
Or
great.
Whew.
what's my man? No, but he's Wonder Man now.
Oh, you talking about Yaya?
Yahya Abdul Mateen.
I
Yeah, he
would
would
say
have been
Daniel
good.
from Insecure, but he's very short.
It
Yes.
don't matter.
But he's like 5'2", Anthony.
What?
Oh God.
Is he really that little?
Look, see,
Jesus
I don't know.
Christ.
Robert Downey Jr. was short, and yet he was
Not
Iron
that
Man.
short. Not that short.
No, no, not that short. But who cares? Look, if Tom Cruise could jump on planes at 4'11",
What
He's
about the
not
And
that
dude that?
couches.
What
short.
about the dude from X-Men
it's
First
okay.
Class?
Which
Oh,
one?
the one that got
The one that
disrespected.
got yeah.
Yeah,
He's
the
in
bullshit.
DC. He's in DC now because he's in the new Superman movie.
Oh yeah, he plays
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Oh, does he? Oh, okay.
Hopefully they don't blow him up, even though his powers are to adapt. I'm just
Well,
throwing
go
that
ahead
out
and
there.
have Giancarlo Esposito if you're talking about an older T'Challa.
No,
He's in Captain America.
he's
Actually,
in
I
Captain
wouldn't want
America. Yeah.
Denzel to
Yeah.
play any.
Yeah.
I
You
wouldn't
know
want
what's his
Denzel to play
name?
any kind of superhero. Actually,
T'Challa's homeboy that turned on him would have been a good T'Challa.
Michael B. Jordan.
No,
Oh.
fuck
Sterling
no.
K.
That's
Brown.
his homeboy.
The
Oh,
one
you
that was
talking
married
about
to
from
Okoye.
Get Out.
Yes,
Oh, Daniel
Daniel
Kaluuya.
Kaluuya.
Daniel Kaluuya.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
would have been a good one. Yeah.
I can see that.
But look, hey, that if Chris Evans could have been a Human Torch in those not so good Fantastic Four movies and come back as Captain America,
Right.
I mean, you never know.
The
But
only
again, if you're playing with the multiverse, so we shall see.
the only
Uh,
thing
Could
about
he
that
just
is
Elba?
the only thing
No,
about
he
that
could
is
be
it's
just
just like
old.
if you keep recycling the
He could
same
be an
actors,
older
you're
T'Challa.
removing opportunities for new actors. That's my
yeah.
only
right.
issue with that because you have a
That's
lot of
true.
talent out there that could do these roles, but you just like, oh,
Yeah.
let's just go get this person that we're familiar with instead of
Hmm.
opening opportunities for new
And that's how I felt
talent.
about
Agree.
Doctor Doom. That's literally how
Yeah,
I felt about Doctor
there were
Doom.
so many people they could have done for that role, but to go for
Yeah.
Robert Downey again, I'm like,
Well, but I will say this though. I
He's being
do like the
greedy.
fact that no, I don't think it's greedy. I think it's actually a smart move on how you close the whole multiverse saga because Chris Evans is coming back. They're
As
trying to get
who?
Scarlett Johansson probably as Hydra
Cap. Yeah.
so
Cap.
Anthony, let me
Oh.
ask you this because I know that you deep into the Marvel lore. Do you
I'm
think they're
sad. Yes.
no? It's a great
Me
thing. Do you
too.
think they're bringing these characters back to wrap it up, or more so as a cash grab? Because the past couple of years
Cash
during
grab.
Phase
Hmm.
4,
Cash
they
grab.
had been trying to use new characters, getting more women,
Right.
all of that space, and
Um.
it hasn't been very positive on the racist males
Yeah.
living in their parents' basement
Correct.
fan
Hmm.
base. So
It's both. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you. It's
no, you
both.
good. Okay,
It's both. You can
1,000%.
wrap up a full story and make money at the same time. But the funny thing is that even with Robert Downey's announcement as playing Doctor Doom, there's been more drama than there has been celebration.
right.
And another
But
thing too, Jazz, is they got so many abstract characters that it's hard for you to really. It's almost like they gotta rewrite history a little bit.
Ray,
You know what I'm
Mike,
saying? Oh, is it me?
no,
No,
Rhea,
we can
Oh,
hear
it's Rhea.
Rhea breathing through her through
oh.
her mouth. Fucking mouth breather.
It's so many like
My
it's so
mouth
many
is
people that they
closed.
can't
No, it's just from
bring in. Like you can't bring in a Franklin Richards. You know what I'm saying? Like you bring in a Franklin Richards, you break the whole, basically the whole Marvel.
well
What about that
again.
dude? The one from Insecure? Is that the one you
That's
talking about?
Daniel.
She said
That's
that's
Yeah.
Daniel.
That's okay. Yes.
But again, if you do that, you want to try
Ooh.
to wrap it up because basically what Marvel is right now, they're really trying to grab everybody back. So that's the
But
cash grab about it.
that article that was included in the brief said
Hmm.
that they already approached somebody to be T'Challa, and he declined because he did not want to mess with Chadwick Boseman's legacy.
Right.
I mean,
So
it's
you're
gonna
gonna you're
happen,
gonna come
nigga. Like,
across that as well. That's why they might have to get an unknown.
Yeah. And I think if you go with an unknown, you get the unknown to reintroduce this
but
next Marvel
are they, and that's what I was gonna say. Are they
next Marvel run.
reintroducing Black Panther as T'Challa again, or are
Yes.
they just saying this is Black Panther, the next in a line of Black Panthers?
I think
That
that's the
would
Like,
be
best way to
smart
are
of
go
we?
them to
about it.
do.
But are we coming up? Like, are they gonna reintroduce this person? It's like, oh, this is T'Challa, nigga. T'Challa already died, and I understand
Yeah.
that we have different
Hmm.
multiverses. But why don't we just cast a whole nother actor from a whole nother? Because remember, Shuri was not the same. She was from Earth 616 as
Hmm.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
So, like, technically, those Black Panthers were in different universes. So why did we not? Why would we just? Why would we rename T'Challa again? Like, let T'Challa die off, and then just
Hmm.
rebrand the Black Panther
Why
as the
can't they
next one
use
in the
his?
goddamn cycle, or use
Why
the
can't they
sun.
use his son?
They gotta have
Well, and
years
it's
jump, time
well
jump.
that, but you see, in the original run for the whole Kang dynasty, what was the child's name? Toussaint, because he's named
Hmm.
after Toussaint Louverture, but he's also Toussaint T'Challa. I can't remember how they did
Yeah.
it in Wakanda Forever. We were going to get a massive time jump where Toussaint was supposed to be grown. And now you get that Black Panther because Kang is messing with the time streams and all, and whether it was pruning or recreating, we were going to get T'Challa as a grown man.
Shit, then let's get Toussaint then, goddamn.
I
You know,
think
and he was aged up.
with
But again,
yeah,
You
with
know,
it's
another
Newton's
hard
it's
thing that I
hodgepodge.
noticed too.
with
Because Angela's dead, so we ain't got to worry about Angela Bassett's character, unless, I mean,
RIP.
Right.
multiverse, of course.
Multiverse.
But like, age up Toussaint, and then have what's her name? The mama, what's her name?
Nakia, um,
Nakia.
Nicole.
Lupita
But
Nyong'o.
when are
Mhm.
you going to incorporate, what multiverse are you going to incorporate Storm into? Because Nakia, we didn't know about no goddamn Nakia. We knew
Hmm.
Storm and Black
Right.
Panther.
And that's
Yeah.
exactly what I mean. Like, but you couldn't bring a storm in because you couldn't do nothing with mutants.
Exactly.
So you
Yeah.
have to
Well,
rewrite these stories for a way for it to fit these
right. Well,
theaters.
but here's the thing: Black Panther. If you go back into the Christopher Priest run, he kind of it's kind of effed up. Nakia was infatuated with T'Challa, and she actually becomes a villain. I think it was Nightshade or Menace. I can't remember. Um, because Killmonger messes with her emotions, and she turns into a psycho who wants to kill T'Challa.
Ooh, that'd be a good
The,
storyline.
the whole thing with him and Storm, that all got retconned. I think during the Reginald Hudlin run, where T'Challa went on his pilgrimage, which all leaders of Wakanda do. They go on a pilgrimage around Africa. It's almost like, hey, know the world that you're about to ostracize yourself from before you do it. And he meets Storm or Aurora when they were both young, and they had a little thing, and then he leaves again, and then now you got what's in the continuum now. The mutants are coming. The question is, are they going to pull the Fox mutants, which I think they won't? Or
Yeah.
are they going to say, oh no, this is MCU 616 mutants? Because in the new Captain America film, adamantium is being introduced, and we all know who has adamantium: Wolverine, schnickety schnick. So mutants are in the 616. It just depends on how Feige and team decides they want to introduce it. Now, we got to make this short because we have two more topics we got to get on. If they go with whoever, whether it's a known black male actor or an unknown black actor, you are going to see a huge divide come
Yes.
through. Whether it's the recast T'Challa crew who just went ape shit because Marvel said we're gonna let Ryan Coogler continue this story because it's Coogler's decision
Hmm.
that, hey, look, we lost family That's what people don't understand. And I get it. I get it. The fandom wanted T'Challa, but these folks lost a family member. It may not have been blood, but that was their family.
Yep.
Mhm.
And they
People lost
wanted to
heroes.
send, yeah, but they wanted to send him out with respect.
Yeah.
Right.
And it
I
is okay to have Shuri as Black Panther. The only problem I had with Wakanda Forever was when the computer kept calling her Black Panther, almost like to reassure and ram it like, hey, this is Black Panther. Because if you ever watch the first Black Panther film, they never called him Black Panther. They called him T'Challa.
Mhm.
So it was more of a, hey, reinforcement that, yo, this is Black Panther. Address her as such. That's fine. Whoever gets that role, I have to say, is it E-Man Reviews said it perfectly. Do not be scared to take that role.
yeah.
You're gonna get backlash no matter what. Chadwick Boseman got backlash until they saw that brother show up in Captain America in Civil War when they had that back shot of him, and then they show him with that turn and that look.
That was the first
It was
time I
dope.
ever seen somebody outshine Spider Man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He
It
did.
was no way
Mhm.
he was to it. It was just right there. He is T'Challa. And the moment after T'Chaka died, and it's him and Black Widow outside, and he has the king's ring on, and he turned and he's like, "Hey, I don't know what
Gloves
you
off.
Americans do, but here in Wakanda, I'm
We
about to
busy.
go. I'm about to bust some ass."
Yeah.
So, Miss Redhead, I need you to step to the side. He had the charisma, he had the drive. His accent was a little off at first, but he fixed it by the
Mhm.
time we get the full film.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And he had the passion to be T'Challa because I think his story has become legendary now that now we knew that man was fighting cancer
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He dro-
and him. I'm sorry, Jazz, go
No,
ahead.
I was just gonna. I'm sorry to cut you off. He dropped so many movies during that time, that
Yep.
short
Yeah,
time period, back to back to back.
That bank
yes.
movie was amazing too.
Like 21
Uh,
Bridges,
One Bridges was
fire
good. I enjoyed it. He did, and his final film, Ma Rainey's Big Black Bottom.
with Viola Davis.
Yeah, that was acting. That was an acting class there, man. That was a master class in acting. And who else was in it? Coleman Domingo. Go figure.
My
Mm,
my favorite Chadwick Boseman movie is Get On Up. He
mm.
I loved him
embodied
and Get On Up.
he embodied James Brown. He was
Yeah,
so good in that movie. Like it was I'm so sad that he wasn't nominated for an Oscar for that.
yeah. Well, and you see, they started to typecast him as the biopic guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do a black biopic? Get Chadwick Boseman. But
And
that's
that's
why
how
I
they
was
do
glad.
Marvel. That's how they do Marvel characters. I
Yeah,
wanted to add that, and before you leave, some actors be so good in the Marvel roles, you be like, God
Mhm.
damn, how do you top this? You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you don't see
Like
I don't envision another Wolverine. I don't see another Iron Man. Like it's super hard seeing other people in these, and to Jazz point, even though we can't see it, we still take away
right.
opportunities from people. So it's super hard.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm really concerned about like Chris Evans coming back. I understand that there's multiverse and whatever he can come back, but
Mm-hmm.
I think he's coming back because his other movies have not done anything like
Yeah.
outside of
Like
Captain
Red One,
America.
right?
Red One was a cute Christmas movie, but
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't like big in the theaters.
Right. But
So
again,
he hasn't
it
had a hit since Captain
right.
America.
But it also depends on the actor too. There are some actors who are like, I just want to do it to have fun.
Yeah.
Like Chris Evans enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, I could understand
And
why
he's
Robert
he
Robert
stayed
Downey.
in this he stayed in the same shape because there
Yeah.
was a series on Apple that he starred in as a father of a son
Mm-hmm.
who was driving drunk, and it was a dramatic role, but all I kept seeing was Captain America because he was jacked
Right.
as fuck, and I'm like, he's not
Mm-hmm.
a blue collar father. Like
Yeah.
this
You was
was
less than.
this role was unbelievable. It
You,
didn't work.
you was like, he's sexy.
Well,
Yeah.
and
I get it.
Chris Hemsworth is a perfect example. He's like,
He,
God, I hate doing these movies, but I love being with the people and doing the movies. And he's
Right.
like, I don't hate the acting. I don't hate being on set. I hate the workout
Right.
Mhm.
because Chris Hemsworth, his whole thing is he likes, I think he's like 6'4", 6'5". He's tall,
He's a big boy.
but he has to put on so much muscle.
Yeah.
He likes to be limber. He's an Australian boy. Like he says, I love going surfing. I like being limber and this and the other. Now I gotta go add 20 to 30 pounds. Have y'all seen him for the Hulk Hogan movie he doing?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
He is huge. It's scary big.
Mm.
Really?
And you saw some of that in that
See,
Thor Love and Thunder.
Fuck
he's
Hogan, by the
had
way.
some successful movies outside
Hmm.
of the Marvel universe, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but it's
again,
usually movies that correspond with him being jacked. Like he does a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
and
true.
like
and it's very
army, military
typecasting.
movies
Yeah.
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
I
it's
do have
got to
So
do with him being able to be that big still.
I do have a question
True.
for y'all because obviously
hmm
there's been conversations of who will be cast as Storm.
hmm
And
Right.
Cynthia,
which will be on FMK much later in this episode. Be ready.
Oh, okay.
oh well, I'm gonna wait. I was
Oh
gonna,
no, no.
I was just gonna ask y'all who do y'all think should be casted as Storm?
I
Not
think
Oh
Jade.
man.
somebody that I think she's already part of Marvel. I think she's an X-Men already. Is it Zoe Kravitz an X-Men already?
They not
Zoe was
Oh,
No.
going to
shut
be
the
killed
they
off
fuck
in
not
one
gonna
up.
of
do
this.
Zoe.
No,
Ooh, the
Zoe
we
I
can't.
Kravitz
like
as Storm?
no
I like Zoe.
She's a good actor.
Mute her
Zoe.
mic.
Yeah,
Mute his mic.
Zoe's not. Storm is like pure black. Zoe,
Blackly black.
she kind of conflicts with her,
Can we
but
we need
She's
a dark
mixed.
skinned actress to
Okay.
play
yeah.
You
Storm?
Okay.
know, I said the same thing about Green Lantern John Stewart.
Ooh, yeah.
Well,
Ain't that green
One of
eyed
my
nigga supposed to be him?
business.
awesome. Aaron.
Wow.
Aaron.
Aren't
Ain't
we on the
Awesome.
same page, Helene?
ain't
No,
none of
I'm
them
kidding.
supposed to
No.
be him?
No. But again, we have to look at Storm through the years, right? So you remember the first one was Halle Berry. Nothing against Halle Berry, but it should have been
There's a
Angela
lot against
Bassett.
Halle Berry.
And then
Halle
what
Berry's
was
not a
old
good
girl?
actress. I don't give a shit what y'all say.
Jasmine,
Oh,
or no,
n-
Alexandra
Alexandra
Shipp.
Shipp.
She wasn't a
She
good
played.
Storm.
She wasn't a good Storm,
Which
and
Storm
she
was
was of.
she?
The young
She was
one,
in not Days of Future Past, but
Oh, was she the one with the mohawk?
Apocalypse. Yeah.
She
yeah,
was the
Apocalypse.
mohawk
Yeah,
Storm. Mm.
right. So it didn't fit. Um, I think in the end, I would like to see maybe Anna Diop. Um, some say Jodie Lynn Turner. I see Cynthia Revo said I would
What's
She
love
the
to
said
play
she,
girl?
yeah.
Storm.
The girl from Bubblegum, chewing gum
Oh,
with the
Oh,
cheekbones.
Michaela Cole.
Yes,
Michaela Cole.
I
I
said
could see
Deborah.
visually. I could see that.
I
Hmm.
can't say her name fully, but she was in them both seasons. She was the
Yes,
mother. That's who I
Oh, the
she
want to
would be
mother.
do.
good.
But I
She
think
would
they're
be
going for
good
a younger casting because they have the
because
young lady that was from
right.
Stranger Things that they're
Hmm.
considering is for Jean. So they probably gonna go for a younger black actress. I mean, Coco Jones
Yeah,
is right there.
Oh,
yeah.
Coco.
Mm.
Mm.
Coco Jones. I could see it.
I do
You
like
know,
Coco.
because I mean, also at the end of the day, you got to make sure that
Would y'all
the
be upset if
chemistry. If you,
Kiki got it?
Hmm?
Who?
Kiki.
I just couldn't see Kiki
Who?
as
I
I
Storm.
can't
see
take
her
her
more as a
serious.
Kiki
rogue.
who, nigga?
I see her more as a
Huh?
rogue.
Kiki
Palmer.
Palmer.
Kiki
Mute,
Palmer.
mute his mic.
No, I'm not suggesting it. I'm asking because she's stated her
No, because
case.
she would come out there and be Kiki. It's like Kiki Palmer has turned into Samuel L. Jackson. She literally is just playing herself in every fucking
Yeah.
role. And Storm is not loud. She's not obtuse. She's not hood. She's not. She can't come out there. Storm is hella soft spoken, but she's also a goddamn goddess. I like Kiki. Don't get me wrong, but Kiki
Hmm.
plays her fucking self. Kiki is the
So
Sam
again,
Jackson of her age group. She plays herself.
well, let's put it up to our viewers because we got to move on. So to those watching, if you into the movies, if you love watching movies, hey, who would you like to see play Black Panther? Put it in the comments. Who would you like to see play Storm? Put it in the comments. We will read those on one of our future episodes. It may be next week's episode. Who knows? But we'd like to know who would you like to play Storm and Black Panther in the new Marvel films that'll be coming out. So That's it. Put it in the comments. Now, from Black Joy to world destruction, we got to talk about what's about to happen January 20th. Right quick.
Oh, you mean how
What
we gonna get the Panama Canal in Canada?
and how we changing the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America?
Yeah.
Um,
I love it. I love
None
everything
I,
of this
about it.
matters. And eggs
I
are high as shit right now. I'm like, focus
okay.
on what's important.
I
That's
was at
thank you,
Winn
Jazz.
Dixie.
Thank you.
I was at Winn Dixie, and the eggs for a carton of eggs, 12 eggs, 10.19.
Nigga,
You gotta go to
They can
Walmart,
make
Rhea.
where's
what
y'all
are
they
buying
you
can make
eggs for
Go to
I was
shopping
go to
at?
able to
Walmart,
make
Rhea. They're like $5 at Walmart.
I was able no I was able to
What kind
get
of eggs are
a
these?
12 no these were just store brand
Regular.
eggs. I was able to get Eggland's Best, which is
Mm-hmm.
a classier egg for 3.19. The
Mute her,
store
Mike.
brand
This
store
nigga
I was
said
brand
a
is
just about to
classy,
say
a classier egg.
a
It's a
classier
classier
egg.
egg.
That egg,
Their
so
hen, their
we eat
hens,
pheasant
their
eggs.
hens are
So that's what I'm
classier.
hearing.
It's much more higher quality. It's from the Upland eggs. It's like a
but
West
Fucking
Hampton
classier.
egg.
When
I
they
couldn't
lay,
believe
their
it. I
pinkies
could
are up
not
in the
believe it.
air.
I couldn't believe the eggs were that expensive for store brand eggs. 10.19.
What that say
But
right
again,
there? Look, wait,
oh, it
look.
says blur
Four
for
ninety two.
something.
That's
It's
That's
still
still
92.
high.
high.
That's still way
That's
high.
still
Eight
high.
39. That's still way high.
That's for now. The 839 is for an 18 count.
That's still high. That shit shouldn't be more than four
Eggs
dollars.
used to
I don't
be
know.
a
Four
dollar,
ninety,
a dollar
Eggs
four
might be out
ninety
of
seventy
the
two
A
for a
bag
dollar,
too.
12
a
count.
dollar.
Yeah.
12 count eggs at Walmart were $1.89, and the 18
How long
count
ago
were
was that,
$3.
bitch?
Not too long ago.
Like a couple of months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Couple
like
of
a
months
few
I don't
ago.
months
remember that.
ago.
I don't remember
Well,
that.
but
I gotta look
again,
back at my old.
really want to call this little segment here "What the Trump" because I am I'm not confused anymore. I'm
I'm
kind of
waiting.
sick of him.
I'm excited for the destruction.
I'm okay with the destruction. I'm just sick of him. I'm sick of him opening his mouth. I'm literally sick of hearing everybody in the media jumping on it because I think we're falling right back into
2020.
2016. No,
2020.
2016
Oh,
on
2016, you're right.
yeah,
Sorry.
we're going back into 2016 BS where everything he says is a headline.
Hmm.
I am so
Because he says some stupid shit.
And they don't have
The
and
anything
I'll
Gulf
else
of
say
to
this,
do.
But we
America?
CNN really
but
got to
are
wipe
we
their
really
lips.
are we really supposed to ignore this dumbass shit because
no,
like
you shouldn't.
you are the president. You are the elected president of this country
Yeah,
and you say we can't bypass this like I would like for him to be like we are going to rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of United States and nobody carry that story. That's not going to fucking happen. BBC would carry it even if
yeah,
American stations don't. Others, Al Jazeera, BBC, they're gonna pick that dumb shit up and be like, "Look at these dumbass Americans." They
Yeah.
Yeah.
they gonna pick the shit up. We might try
right.
to ignore it, but there's no way.
I think that Canada should be able to buy Alaska. I
Well,
don't think
Canada
we
said
should be
they
able to
want
I
buy
mean,
Canada.
Canada don't want Alaska. Canada
First of
already
all,
said one of
Canada
the
don't want shit
ministers
to do with
of
America.
parliament had one of the MPs said it perfectly. You know what? Let's just go ahead. We would like to buy Washington. We would like to annex Washington, Oregon, and California. Hey guys, y'all are beautiful states. We do have free universal health care. We'll make sure that you're
okay,
feeling good. So come on
baby.
through.
Because if they lose California, as much as they shit on California, if
The
we
money
lost
lost.
California as a state, nigga,
hmm
We would be basically I want to call it Miss Lubama. We would literally
Miss
be
Alabama,
Miss Alabama,
Mississippi, Louisiana, and Alabama.
Alabama, broke ass with they third eyed cousin,
if we
West
ever
Virginia.
if we ever lost the entire West Coast and we lost portions of the East Coast, we'd be
We're
fucked
done.
as a country.
We're cooked.
I think,
We can't sustain the United States of America on just the middle of this country,
yeah.
including the South. We
Definitely ain't
can't.
shit in
No,
North Dakota or
Even though
South.
Texas thinks that it can sustain itself unto
it can't.
itself, because every few years it wants to annex itself and do what do you call that shit when you don't want to be a part of it?
Secede.
Yeah,
Secede from
every
the
few
union.
years they want to secede until a natural disaster hits, and then they start bitching about federal funds coming down. Let us
Hmm.
another storm, let another ice apocalypse come and take out Austin, Dallas, and Houston again, and then motherfuckers gonna be running back to the federal government quick, fast, and in a goddamn hurry. I be like, nah. And I live here, and I was like, nah, let them cook. Let them. I live in Houston. I'd be like, nah, don't take. Y'all didn't
Yeah,
want federal aid. Remember? Let's sit in this bitch and chill. Literally,
but I mean, this
literally.
this dude is really letting it all fly. But and the reason why I say I'm kind of sick and tired of hearing it because it's the same song and dance, and it's all distraction to keep people from really paying attention what his administration is doing.
Right.
That's the thing.
Before
Why
they're
are you?
even there.
Yeah,
But I
like
love
off
how
the
it's
top.
like the it's just an imaginary line between us and Canada. You mean the same imaginary line between us and Mexico?
An
Right.
imaginary
Doggone
line
it.
between us and every other country. I
It's an
mean,
imaginary line all of a sudden. Like we don't care
Mm.
about borders no more,
Right.
apparently.
Only in the
Greenland's
South.
Denmark is like, no, we're not selling Greenland.
You
Nothing's for
know,
sale.
Nigga, what
he ain't
the
said nothing
What
about
is?
the wall this whole presidency. Just so we
where are we
clear.
getting
The wall
we don't
doesn't work
we
anymore.
so we as a country can't give kids free lunches, but we can buy Greenland.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, we
Or
can
And
do
keep
what
that.
is the
giving money
what
away.
is the purpose of buying Greenland? What is it close to?
It's close to Europe. It's and
We're
this is
not
the
at war with
funniest
And
thing.
Europe. We're
Greenland
not
No,
is
at
the
war
but
with
it's
icy
Europe.
one. Why are
also
we
If
buying
it's
Iceland? That's
if
Greenland.
it's not close to Russia or China, why do we care?
well because it's a hop, skip, and a jump to a bomb.
Natural
That's
resource. Yeah,
it's
natural
natural
resource
resources. It's
Hmm.
also for the fact that
located.
it is the location. It's right there next to North America, mind you. So it should be a part of more a part of North America than Europe.
It
But okay,
shouldn't.
if that's the case, then a lot of things should be a part of America. The whole Caribbean should be America,
Right.
but it's not.
Bermuda should be America.
Bermuda should be America, but it ain't.
Right.
All this blustering makes you look one. I see you trying your hardest to be like Ping Xiaoping and be like Rootin' Putin and all these motherfuckers.
This motherfucker
Rootin'
said
Putin.
rootin' Putin.
Rootin' Putin.
Putin, two gun shooting, you know.
Not the
But
rootin'
again,
Putin. Oh Jesus Christ.
you're making it look you're making us look like idiots.
Nah, bitch, you
The
make
sad thing
well.
is,
That's
well,
the
no,
sad thing
no.
because they
The
can't
sad thing
differentiate
is
between Americans.
exactly. I can't
Mhm.
walk around. I can walk around with a T-shirt that said I didn't vote for him.
Though,
It
right?
doesn't matter. It's I'm gonna lump you all into it,
Yep.
Yep.
and
Like
it's
remember
because of the
Elaine the Pain thought that the black Americans voted Trump in?
exactly.
That's what some people
Well, I
think.
mean,
Say what now?
but Elaine the
Elaine the
Pain, not
Pain,
you,
when we
not
were having
Helene the Pain.
Who the hell is
no, not
Elaine the Pain?
you
She was
don't
the
remember
British
the
black
diaspora
woman.
wars, the British black
Yeah,
woman that was shitting on Americans.
Oh, that
yeah,
bitch. I thought they like
yeah,
I ain't heard nothing from her since they canceled her stupid ass over them
Oh,
TikToks.
she got kicked out of
exactly.
TikTok. Yeah, she can't do
Yeah,
that.
well, by the 19th, there ain't gonna be a TikTok, but
Yeah.
we'll discuss that another episode.
Right.
Right.
Um, but again, this is I'm sorry, this is harmful. This is dangerous ground. I don't care about, oh, well, he just says things, just to see if no, 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 no. Wars have started over a miscommunication.
Yeah.
Period.
Does he want to go to war with the Mexican cartel?
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Hopefully not.
He
Yes.
wanna he
The-
wanna
I
drag he
well,
hope
wanna drag
not.
them old wrinkly balls wherever he can drag them.
when
Wow.
the president of Mexico, when the Mexican
Wow.
president, when she got on and had that redid map
Right.
of what was it, Mexicana America,
Yeah.
or America Mexicana, and it literally took everything that
New Mexico,
Mexico used to have:
Yeah.
Arizona, part of
Texas.
Texas.
Arizona, California, Texas,
Like,
half of
oh,
Louisiana.
we'll take ours back.
Yeah. She's like, okay, yeah. Well, if you want that, we'll take this. What
Yeah.
used to be us.
Right.
Right.
So let's do that. When you have other nations
Nigga,
actually
I like
finally
tacos
saying,
anyway. Let's go.
Let's do it.
look, this is becoming the new rap beef. But the sad
Totally.
thing is,
This
instead of
nigga
calling some, what she say?
Rhea goes, Odelay.
Nah,
Rhea.
this is becoming worse than rap beef, man. Because
Did you see the lady
Okay.
from Canada? What was she? Is she a prime minister or something?
she's a minister of parliament, an MP.
Minister of Parliament was telling Trump, "You dumb fuck. That ain't how this shit
Yeah,
works up here."
work. And that's the thing. It's like who? I'm gonna go New York on this. Whose man's is this? What
Right.
were y'all thinking? What were y'all? Do y'all really hate a and
Yes.
we might as
Yeah.
well say
Finish
it?
it.
You really
Finish
Yeah.
hate
it.
a black woman
Yes.
that damn much to put yourself in the crosshairs of being blown up
Yeah.
Yes.
because y'all want a walrus shaped, orange tinged
Yes.
orangutan running a country?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, because it was going to take the migrants out. Oh, now you see that when you take those migrants out, you lose almost what
Half your damn
billions of
workforce.
dollars, almost
Yes.
billions of dollars in revenue because that's who's been picking your oranges, strawberries. That's who's been bringing in your avocados
Your
for your
Exactly.
avocado
delicious
from
avocado
Mexico.
toast. What the fuck is
Do you
wrong with
remember?
America?
Y'all
How
remember
stupid
that
have we
that
gotten?
Michael Jackson interview back in the day where he was like, "Yes," and he just kept
Yeah,
answering every question. Yes, like the
yes.
stupidest shit. That nigga was, yes, yes,
I
yes to
I
everything
don't
you
get
just
it.
said, Anthony. Yes.
And I can't even say it's just
Do I
white
want
people
to vote
because
against my own best interest? Yes. Do I want
yes,
to lose millions and millions of billions of
This is
dollars
this is
for
the
immigration? Yes.
this is one
Do
of
I
the
want to
first
have it to
times
where my children will never have health care? Yes.
I didn't even see it this bad with Hillary. Like this is one of the first times I actually seen as a collective the sexism like was pouring out of everybody. Like that shit was kind of sad and it was fucked up too. It's like
I
damn.
mean, dude, we even had melanated morons
It was
getting on mics
crazy.
talking about how she ain't black, she's
Lord Jamar
Indian.
calling her a B
Oh
word, all
God.
of that.
All
Yeah.
the FABs and the ADOSs, y'all worked my last good nerve. Then you had the Latinos who were like, "Donde está Trump?" I don't know what the fuck they say.
This
Um,
nigga said,
and
don't
no,
say stop
Yo,
Trump.
hold on, Anthony. I'll never
I don't
forget
know
this.
what he's saying.
I seen an interview where a reporter straight up asked the person, "You do know it's a chance for you to be reported. I mean, deported, right?"
Deported.
He's like,
Oh no.
he's like,
No,
"Oh
we
no."
we 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 do legal things. No, baby. Your family has committed an illegal act
I
by
know, I love it.
coming in
I love it.
illegally.
I love it.
See,
I love it.
this is what you do when you read a book.
I love it.
This is when you actually understand the law. He's the idiot, but in his confederacy, he's got people who
Yeah.
know the law and they're coming after you. And those who say, I'm sorry, Latinos, I love y'all. I do. I do. But don't look at me like they're going to deport my ass back to
That
Africa.
part. That
They
part.
Don't do
can't
it.
get
Don't
rid of us.
don't
Ha ha
don't
ha
look
ha 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 ha.
and
Maybe
don't look
paying
at us for
attention.
and don't look at us for help neither.
No, I'ma just look at you like, oh, okay. Well, one more open seat at the restaurant.
There you
There
go.
we go.
What's the phone
Jazz,
number?
that part.
No, no
That
phone
part.
number.
No phone number?
No
Oh.
phone number because that's the mass confusion. That's why the media is concentrating on him talking about, well, we just gonna take the Panama Canal by force, which was so disrespectful to President
Mm,
Carter, who signed the
Yep.
treaty to give it back to the people
Yep.
because he also believed that America shouldn't be in everybody's shit.
But what reason
Right.
do we have to take the Panama Canal back? There
None.
is no
Goods and
literal
services.
reason.
We got
Goods and what?
planes,
Goods
Oh,
and
that's
trains,
about
Right.
services.
to
Like
say.
and
what
automobiles.
what do we need to take the Panama Canal? Like there's no reason. There's nothing that has hindered us in
Natural
any way, shape, or
resources.
form from
That's an
not having the
ego. That's
Panama
an ego
Canal.
decision.
That's
It
ego.
is.
That's an ego
You're
decision.
right. You're right, Rico. It is ego.
That's an ego
It's
decision.
like you want to be like your colonizing cousins and your, ancestry.
That's how you know Trump got a
Sometimes,
little dick.
Which I found out yesterday. If
oh,
your
you did.
Hey, yo,
if
you
your
seen it?
girth is more than your length, it's called a chode.
Yeah, girl, where
So
you been?
Britt told me this yesterday. I didn't know
But
that.
And
a
why
chode
does
is
she
a
know
little,
that?
little thick dick.
I don't know because she's
A
half
little
white.
thick dick.
She knows
Is that
some
what it
white
is?
shit.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what it is. It's
Insert
called
a
a
new
it's
chode.
name.
Because she
it's
told me
like
that Eric
this.
Trump's nickname was called Chode
Mm-hmm.
in high school. So he's got a dick like his dad.
Mm.
So
Oh,
it's thicker. It's got more girth than it does length.
Yes.
That's
There we
sad.
go.
Yeah.
So like a miniature weenie.
That's
Right.
sad.
Like a
Mm,
Vienna
yeah.
Vienna
Well,
sausage.
now I
That's sad.
I guess we'll do it like the brilliant idiots. Dick talk. Um,
Could you imagine? It's just sitting on his balls.
No,
Just
I
but
couldn't.
just keep in mind there are two types of chodes. You have a
oh,
Trump chode or you have a Shorty Mac chode.
who the hell is Shorty
You
Mac?
got
I
to go
don't know.
watch. Go watch the Booty Talk series. Look for Shorty Mac. I think he's
Oh
like
Lord.
4'11",
It's called
but
booty
Oh
talk.
Lord.
Booty Talk or
Booty
My Baby
talk.
Got Back or
Ki-
Fatty
Um,
Rhymes and
Are you
Dimes.
listing out
Listen,
Anthony.
songs?
No, those are not songs, ma'am.
Those you never heard of. Oh,
Anthony,
she's too
Anthony
young
and
to heard of booty
I'm
George.
talk.
sorry.
Anthony
Booty
and
Bef-
talk.
George
yeah,
are connoisseurs of porn.
stop.
Mm.
Jazz, before the internet, there
Connoisseurs.
were things called DVDs
Yeah.
Booty
and
talk
Booty
is
and
Anthony,
talk.
I own
VHS.
DVDs. I
No,
ain't
you own Blu-rays,
You
bitch.
don't you know you don't
no.
have
yes.
DVDs like
I
that?
got a whole DVD collection. See, I'm gonna send it to y'all. Y'all
Booty
motherfuckers
You don't
talking
booty
shit.
talk. Booty
Yeah.
talk is a
you don't have
series,
DVDs like
and the
that.
series is
It
never
is a
ending.
series.
So there's
It is.
booty
It's never
talk
ending.
like
I think they're up to like
500.
600 or some shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Girls Gone Wild.
yeah. It's Booty Talk, the new
It's
millennium.
similar. It's similar to Girls Gone Wild, but it's black
Yeah,
people.
But it's Negroes, yeah.
but
Yeah.
again, enough of that. This is a mess, and we cannot clean it because it can't be cleaned. I don't think even with him leaving in 20, what we got,
I'm
four
not
years,
cleaning nothing, Anthony.
20, what's the next one? Yeah, 2028. So the next president comes in 2029. This is going to be so far gone that even if we went and said, okay, we came back to our senses, I don't think we're going to get out of what he's putting in.
No.
I don't think so. And I love the fact that Joe
Y'all think it's a
Biden
war coming?
is. Hmm?
Y'all think it's a war coming?
I don't think it's a war. I think it's going to be a sale. I think he's gonna literally bend the knee to Putin. He's gonna let Putin do whatever he wants. He's gonna break up NATO.
Mm.
I
I
could see that
seriously think this
happening.
time he's gonna break NATO. He's gonna literally take it out.
Mm.
And
No more peace treaties.
what people don't
Mm-mm.
understand, that first term, that was the fiddling around and fucking up.
Seeing what I can get away with.
Yeah,
See what I could get away with. You got a Supreme Court basically
that's packed.
packed for you.
Yep.
Now, I will say he doesn't like Amy Coney Barrett right now because she was the one who also went with Justice Roberts and said, "Yeah, let that sentencing happen." So now he is officially the felon in chief,
Which is
Mhm.
crazy.
which
Fucking
is
crazy. Did you
insane.
see the list of places that he cannot go?
I saw it's a long list.
It's a
It
long
is.
Really?
list. Yeah,
I love it. That's funny.
the title is more punishing and damning than the actual sentence would be.
But his
Can
his constituents leave it. They think of it as they are giving him street cred because of it.
Well, my thing is, you really want the street cred? Then get your little bitch ass up and put it into law that when you go for a job and you just got out of jail, you don't mark that you have you ever been convicted of a felony.
But that would help
Anthony, you
other
know good and
people.
God. Thank
I
you.
know.
You
That
know
would
No,
help
good
I
and
know.
other
goddamn
people.
I
well
know.
what's good for one is never going to be good for the other.
That part.
What's good
And
for
it's
him is
always
One
not
going to
part.
good for
and it's
yeah.
always
That
going to
one
be a
part.
one-off situation. In other people in their minds it's always going to be a one-off situation, and they don't believe the fact that first of all they don't believe that he's a felon. That's the first thing. They say the charges don't mean anything and that they're trumped up charges, excuse the
Mm-hmm.
pun, but they don't think that it's legitimate. So why would they say to whatever black dude that then got out of jail, oh, his charges are definitely legitimate? But no, not Trump's. Trump's aren't legitimate. Those aren't real charges.
Yeah.
This is the one time I really want to say I think all black people as a collective should just mind their business, but we can't because technically we are in the
It's gonna
middle of it.
affect us.
Yeah, we in the middle of it regardless of
I
how
don't
we
I
feel
don't
about it.
think it's going to affect us as much because we are used to getting that bottom of the barrel ass treatment any goddamn way.
We've been drinking
So,
rye gut for 400 years.
right.
I mean, it
And
is
it's
what it
like
is.
when think about it, when we have seen in the course of history, when white people lose money, they throw themselves off of buildings. When black people
right.
lose money, we just start eating tacos. Like there's a totally damn difference between when we lose money and when they lose
Thank
money.
you, Mexico.
They are right. They are ready to end their lives if they lose money. Whereas if we lose money, we're like, well, fuck it. I guess I'm a back to eating spaghettios and this motherfucking beanie weenies.
Till
But
I get to it. Yeah.
right, until I grind to get some more money out of the way or whatever the case may be. But they will
We know how
not
to
going
flip
they are not
employment.
going to be that part. They are not going to be able to handle whatever is coming down the pipeline, and it's going to show, but they are not going to relent and act like they did anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Even the ones that are like how you were talking about deportation, and it's all those farmers that voted for Trump and they're like, "Oh shit, they're deporting my workers." What the fuck did you think was going to happen?
Hey, didn't one of them
Yeah.
workers say he ain't deporting my workers and shit?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. He's like, "No, no, 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 no. He's not going to deport mine. He's going to deport those other people." You think so?
They always think they're not included, and it's just like, no, your name is on that fucking list. All your people are going to be
Yep.
out of here. You thought you were excluded from the minority when actuality you were in that. We tried
That
to
part.
tell you, but you did not want to listen. So now I'm just putting my hands up. I cannot stress myself out about it. I just be like,
Right.
y'all motherfuckers put us
Yeah.
in this situation because you felt the need to think, oh, we already saw 4 years of this. It'll be the same next time. No, motherfucker. You saw January 6th. You saw how them whites went there to try to kill Pence, which I thought was wild that Pence even shook his hand at that fucking funeral. But I
Pence is such
digress.
Mm-hmm.
a pussy.
I'm just
Yo,
like, you
that's
think of all the
insane.
stuff that they did. And I'm just like, no, it's going to be worse. And like y'all said, he got the whole Supreme Court justice. They
Yo,
about
and he
to
got them
make
all off.
he got like it's Trump has so much power. They about to go ahead and be like, yeah,
It's
gay
crazy.
marriage, that shit's out of here. Trans rights, that shit's out of here. And I'm
It's
just
gone.
like,
Oh, thank you for saying that because this is down the wire. So, to anybody, and I'm going to say it very, very nicely. Um,
Don't
if
be nice.
you voted for the orange orangutan and his brood,
Trumpito.
Eat a
El
dick.
Trumpito, not that,
Oh,
and you may be suffering from the following things: cancer, HIV, full blown AIDS, diabetes, or any other disability.
Fuck.
Um, the Supreme Court right now will be reviewing a motion to start chipping away from coverage for those
mm-hmm.
ailments.
Yep.
They are going to look at the Obamacare statute, which also may include which probably will include pre-existing
Pre-existing
existing
condition.
conditions. So, make America great again means keeping your ass sick or quite possibly killing your ass.
mm-hmm.
I just want you to understand that
Ain't
if that
Thanos back.
Supreme Court, yeah, if that Supreme Court steps up and goes, you know what? Yeah, this is all unlawful. Get rid of it. Your premiums are gone. Not even your premiums. Your deductible, kiss that goodbye. You ain't gonna be able to cover that deductible within a year. Health insurance companies are going to go insane with how they're gonna handle. They're trying to bring it back pre-ACA, when health insurance companies will look at you and go, okay, yeah, look, we'll cover a burn, but you were born diabetic. We're not covering that insulin. We're not gonna do that. Y'all have a great day. Good luck. Look, just stay away from sugar, and
Drink,
you'll be fine.
drink the low fat cranberry juice. You'll be all right.
There you go.
That
Eat
part.
cottage cheese, bitch. You'll live. That's how they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
And now that he has Robert Kennedy Jr. as the head of the health department,
I have a
man, look,
He got
worm
Lyndon
in my
McMahon as
brain.
the head of education.
look, look,
It's crazy.
y'all. I'm type 2 diabetic. It is what it is. I'm going to heaven. So if my time comes because of this, I'm going to heaven. Whether I got to hot box with St. Peter, I'm gonna fight to get them pearly gates. Because I'm gonna tell them straight up. You see the hell that y'all created? I get in free.
That part.
Y'all, those who were like, oh, I don't want them to have it, y'all literally set yourself to kill yourselves. Oh, it's yeah, I didn't mean to say it like that. To unalive yourselves.
Wasn't it Biden that put the
That's your
cap on
selfishness.
insulin?
The
Hmm.
cap was $35. That is also on the docket.
That's
So
crazy.
enjoy,
Wow.
That's
enjoy, baby.
crazy.
I don't feel bad for
But
none
y'all,
of these fucks.
I don't
but y'all
either.
want Greenland. Y'all want that canal back, right? You want to go swim in the Gulf of America.
Right.
Right.
I love that. But you know what? I love how petty some of these other countries are being, and they're
Mhm.
now enforcing not letting Americans come over, or
Yeah.
they're enforcing what rules that were currently in place, but like they're so there were laws on the books about certain things about going into other countries, but it was very lackadaisical in some aspects. But now they are definitely enforcing. Raya, you touched on it once where you were like, somebody tried to come over here, but she had too much money in her bank account. Was like, nope, you can't come.
Yeah, my niece's mother.
Mm-hmm.
She did nothing wrong but make
Yeah.
money in
Yep.
America. And she traveled to Mexico and tried to come back, and they were like, "No, you have too much money. It must be illegal."
Yep.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
and then she
God
got
damn.
banned for 5 years from coming back to
Oh,
the country.
Yep.
look
Damn.
at
So
you.
I won't see my niece unless I go to freaking Mexico.
That's what you get for being rich.
not
Stop
part
being
of
greedy.
not part of
No,
Trump
man,
cabinet.
it's wild. This is
But
wild,
no, I
man.
don't want to hear. When I see, if I see you with your Trump sticker or something, I am so glad I don't live in really middle America. Because don't let me be on some farmland in Iowa and I see your Trump sticker. I'm calling ICE on your entire farm. I will
Okay.
call them.
And it's
Yep.
always the toothless and toeless that
And
want to
and
talk
I will
that want
make sure,
that want to
I will
talk and walk
personally
the
make
dumbest shit.
sure
those are
that
the
ICE
hard
comes
ERs.
out and searches your farm and gets everybody that works for you. Because I
They use the
promise
hard
you
ERs.
you have immigrants working that farm.
1000%. Treat them like slaves too.
That
Mm.
part.
Mhm.
But
Paying them under
again,
the table and ain't giving them no kind
yep,
of money.
That
nope.
part.
But again, this is what they wanted. And I'm sorry, I don't get it. You
Sexism.
know, the first thing they start yelling is, "Oh, she didn't say nothing. She ain't had no policy." It was right there on the website. She's been talking policy that whole time. I mean, and look, even with Joe Biden, I gotta give him a little side eye when he said, "Oh yeah, I know I could have won."
I don't know why he
Mm.
said that, but he old.
You know,
Joe don't remember
he
saying
know,
shit.
Yeah,
Joe,
he don't. He
Joe
didn't.
don't he don't give a shit
He
Joe
don't even
anymore.
does
Joe
remember
don't
not
care.
being
Doesn't.
care.
powered
He
last time.
doesn't.
Probably.
But you know what?
No.
And I love that he don't give a shit no more. Because once the fight was over, once the quote unquote fight was over, Joe started saying real slick shit by the mouth, and I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I
It
thoroughly
was deserving.
enjoyed it.
Hey,
The
listen.
only
Yeah.
thing I
His
didn't want to see,
nepotism I enjoyed.
yeah, but
I
I
enjoyed
also didn't want to see him talking slick about Vice President Harris, which he hadn't. I think he
Right.
was throwing more shade to the Democrats as a
Yeah.
whole.
He
As a
was.
whole.
You know, he was being slick with it. But again, all of this, and that man ain't even stepped foot. He hadn't even taken the oath yet.
Ugh.
Right.
And
What
we're
do you think? What do you
already
think he
being
takes his oath
viewed at,
on? A Trump Bible?
oh yeah, most definitely.
A made in
And
China Trump Bible?
Upside down.
huh,
Yeah, upside down, definitely.
you know, and they'll probably put it on the page that has the Constitution and the Bill of Rights on it, because that's what's in the Trump Bible. Mind you, the Constitution literally says separation of church and state.
Oh
Nigga,
no,
like,
that's whole news right there. They're trying to blend all of that in. They said, yeah, fuck
Yeah,
all of
all of
that.
that shit is blended
We
in.
gonna push our religion onto everybody.
The agenda
yeah,
are
it's
agenda-ing.
crazy.
yeah,
Crazy.
it
How
it's
about children in
insane.
Texas now have to say now have to have the 10 commandments posted in certain places. Those teachers and school boards fought back against that shit so tough. I was kind of surprised in some of the cities where they fought back against that
Because
shit.
it's stupid.
Yeah,
I was
look,
legitimately surprised. I was like, yeah, you want the 10 commandments on the wall? Motherfucker, make sure you put the Quran on the wall.
yep,
If you
All
got
the
kind of
Torah.
shit.
you let's put all of it up then.
Yeah.
Let's
Put
put
it
it all
all
up
up.
there.
Buddha,
I'm
What's
all
the
of the
motherfucker
shit.
that had the Church of Satan? What's that dude's name?
Anton LaVey.
Anton
Anton
LaVey.
LaVey.
Put his shit up there too, goddamn
Yeah,
it.
the Satanic Bible. Matter of fact, put the Kama Sutra up. If we going, we going.
Baby.
Yeah,
It's a
well,
religious book.
You hear me
Because
talking?
we can tell them
put
that they stretching in
especially
the
in them
comments.
positions, you'll be crying for God.
Either we
So
do
put the
all
Kama
of
Sutra.
them, either we do all of them or we do none of them. You could take your
Yeah,
goddamn pick.
and that was the whole reason why all of that was taken out of public schools, because it wasn't just Christian kids going.
Right.
There were Jewish kids going. There were not say Baptists, excuse me. There were
Muslim.
kids who were Muslim kids who were Buddhist,
Buddhist. Hmm.
Sikh. You can't. I mean, their whole thing is, well, if we were in India, yeah, because India is not America. Of
No.
course, you're gonna see all of that.
I
Or
love
if we
how
were in the
you
Middle East,
you want to bring up these very almost monolith countries and then say that America is quote unquote the melting pot, but then want to stick something monolithic on what is considered a melting pot.
exactly.
Like, do you not understand that India is the way it is because it's full of Indian people? Or Asia or China is the way it is because it's full of Chinese people, or Japan is the way it is because
Hmm.
it's full of Japanese people. Japanese people are not bending the will of the Japanese people to do what the minority is asking for. Like,
Hmm.
it's so fucking weird. I don't understand how people don't grasp, like
Yeah, and the
do
crazy
you
thing
not
in Japan,
understand the words that are coming out of our mouths?
Because they're stupid.
there's
No.
there's Christianity in Japan. There's Buddhism in Japan. I believe there is Islam in there. Muslim. They have it, but again, this is America. You know, I never. It's a Christian nation. If it was a Christian nation, we'd be taking care of our homeless situation in a much better way.
They don't care about
If
the
it was
homeless. They can't make
yeah,
money off the homeless. They only
homeless,
spend money on the homeless. So they say let their asses sleep outside.
That
they
part.
make money off the homeless
And
when
then
you
get
put their
pissed
ass
at
in
them.
jail
That's a
But they
real
And
make the
and
then
good
get
money
let
pissed
off
at them for
free.
sleeping
inmates.
outside. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's
you
a
want to
real good.
monetize prisons. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And then you have them go, oh, we need your
dude,
help for these fires. The folks
I'm
that
telling,
are locked up.
yo, but I
I,
knew
I
like that
could use
whole
a home in the fire.
Christian,
I ain't got no house,
the whole
so I ain't.
Christian, we're Christians, we're Christians, we're Christians. I sat and
That's
I
a lie.
watched. I don't normally like my mom used to watch C-SPAN back in the day, and I could never understood how she just would sit there and watch that shit. I sat and watched a school board meeting the other day from start to fucking finish, and sat
Hmm.
here bored, but I got pissed halfway through because back, and this was a while back, we've been having a bunch of bond hearings for different school districts here in Houston. So my kids, I don't live in Houston proper. Like I live in a suburb of Houston, so I cannot vote
Hmm.
for the mayor of Houston. But the school district that I am in, I vote, during the bond elections, and they're fixing up all the schools by oldest to youngest. So there were certain things on the ballot about fixing said schools. One of our ballot choices, they were no, they were voting to pull it on the ballot, was something that I brought up earlier, which was feeding the kids free lunches. So HISD, the City of Houston's independent school district, currently does free breakfast and free lunch. The
Nice.
surrounding areas, which is what Houston is largely made up of, all the surrounding suburbs have voted for it as well. HISD is currently, I could be wrong, but let me know in the y'all let me know. They're the only ones that are offering it. The suburban areas, the
Hmm.
Christian suburban areas, all said
Right.
no. Every last
Yeah.
one of them said no.
Yeah.
I'm
They're not
So
Christian.
y'all
surprised
don't
They're
want to
not.
feed
Christians.
y'all don't want to feed elementary, and it would be one thing if you wanted to stop at elementary and middle school and be like, oh, high school, they might have jobs, they can feed themselves, blah blah blah, which is still stupid unto itself. Y'all don't want to feed 5-year-olds
Right.
because
Because
that's when
they're
you
fake.
start school.
They're fake Christians.
You don't want to feed 5 to 10-year-olds in elementary school for lunch.
I think a lot of people do the whole religious thing to help their arguments, but they don't actually live by that stuff at all
At
whatsoever.
all.
No,
They don't
No,
live
never
by
did.
that.
it's
I hate when
Never.
Because
people quote the damn Bible.
baby,
in
because I got a
certain
preacher in my DMs right now that want to fuck
Oh
in
shit.
certain
right now.
All right. You know what? Rhea, you got the last word.
in certain circles, it's a status thing to be a Christian, to be,
That's crazy.
Hmm.
And we're White
uh
Diamond.
That nigga said, break out the Liz Claiborne on their asses.
That's Liz Taylor, ain't it?
I remember those
White
yep,
diamonds.
commercials.
Oh,
yep,
Is it
that's Liz
Taylor?
Jesus.
Elizabeth
Taylor.
Taylor.
Yeah,
Taylor.
Yep.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Claiborne is
Oh my goodness.
Claiborne is clothing. Taylor, yeah.
Clothes. Well,
Claiborne had perfume too.
yeah. Liz
But it
Claiborne
wasn't
had
white
had a
diamonds,
perfect.
yeah.
But again, we got to move on, y'all. We really, though we have answers, we know sadly it's not going to be heard by the people who should be hearing it because of selfishness, greed, and ugliness. But I know we had one more story, but I want to push that to the side because we got to start wrapping up. We need to bring back one of those old good
We need to
time
bring back
feelings.
public
One
shaming. Oh, that's not what you're gonna
that
say.
too, that too. Yeah, have Trump running, walking through the halls and the streets naked, yelling, "Shame,
Oh man,
shame,
are we
shame."
Don't
pushing
nobody want to see that
the
little
white
dick.
girl story?
Next week, yeah, next week,
Okay.
because I know we had time for Trump, but we really took time for this Trump situation. So
Mhm.
we're gonna come back next week with the other one. But ladies and gentlemen, while we don't have Brit, the Her-Tep Corner has now been foreclosed and sold.
Ma
Um,
bene, mama disse, mama disse.
Mark Zuckerberg bought it for $2 on $2.15. But it will be back. I'm just kidding. Brit will be
Yo,
back with her
have
Her-Tep
y'all
Corner.
seen Marky Zuckerberg's and these little messages that he's given that seems like he's being held hostage?
Yeah, and he's rocking the gold chain
Why
like
he
he's
got a
in a
chain
Dipset
on?
video.
Like,
Right.
Cause girl, he been
Like
listening to
who
Jim
is
Jones.
behind the
Leave him alone.
camera like this? Like who is telling him?
T-Pain.
I don't know, but Mark, if you are Zucky, if you are in trouble, blink twice with your meta phone, with your meta
Nah,
glasses,
if
and
you in
call the
trouble, stay in
authorities.
trouble, bitch.
But look, we got to move on because this is the last one of the night. The question of the pod has been preempted, but in its place, we are bringing back a classic. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Talking Ish FMK. Fuck Mary Kill. Brought to us by Miss Coretta with the Beretta, Miss Elaine Terragano. What you got for us?
The priestess
What
of the
is the
pussy.
choices?
Let's go with the
Priestess of the what?
three. Nothing. So there's
All
three
right.
men, three women on our fuck Mary kill. And today it kind of we didn't do the story that it goes with, but I digress. It's fine. It's
uh-oh.
fine.
Oh yeah. Megan the Stallion is having issue with a bunch of mayonnaise muskrats, but we'll talk about
Yeah.
that next week.
A bunch of what do they call them? 8.5 by 11s. 8.5. What is the sheep?
Oh,
8.5 by 12.
Oh
Eight
my
and a half by 11.
they built
god.
like two, they literally flat like two by fours,
They are.
like
So
plywood.
the men for the ladies, the men on the category will be the boyfriends and or exes of one Miss, is it Meg or Mag? The Stallion. So we have first, we have Party Fontaine.
Okay.
Partisan is this nigga's real name, which
Ew.
somebody tell his mama to come to the front of the congregation so we can talk smack about
Parkinson's
that dummy.
disease.
Let her
Is
cook.
that his real name?
Partisan. His real name is Partisan Fontaine.
Wow, I
Must be
thought that
naming
was
their
just his
sons
rap name.
anything.
Then we have Mr. Shoot 'em up himself, Tory Lanez.
Ugh. Ugh.
And then we have the current, another Tory, but Tory Craig, who plays for the Chicago Bulls. He plays sports ball, Rhea.
Okay. I've
He
looked at all
shoots
of them.
orange ball and hoop.
Yeah.
Who's
Do you
going
need to see
first?
pictures of these people? Do y'all know what they look
No,
like?
I know who they are.
Okay. So, Miss Rhea, who
The
are you going
Yes.
to
detective.
F, M, or K?
I'm going to fuck Party because he's like 6'5", so I know he got the hammer. I'm
Bet you be
going to.
surprised. You would be surprised. Not true. That's
Well,
not.
Meg was with him for a while. She
She
seemed
was.
pretty into
She
him.
was. She was.
And you know she don't play around. If the sex is trash, she's not. She's moving
And
on.
she'll rap about it and tell us it was
And
trash.
and then
So,
she'll rap about it. Yeah.
I got it.
Um. So I'm fucking Party. I'm gonna kill Tory Lanez because he's a bitch
Damn.
ass. Well, he deserves to be where he's at. He shot that girl in her feet.
Dan
Crazy.
is
And
Dan.
he's got a fucked up hairline. And he's like 5'2".
He's a little fella.
He's
He is
just
a little.
he's
He
just
is a little fella.
unattractive all around. He really is. And he's corny on top of that. He's really corny to me. And I'm going to marry the Bulls player because he's really cute and I think they would
He's
have
not.
cute babies.
He's not cute. Sorry.
I think
No.
he's cute.
Mm-mm.
That
I
nigga
don't
look
agree with
like he
that
could work at
assessment.
Walmart. Chill out,
Maybe
bro.
I'm looking at the wrong.
Oh, not the
You
Walmart.
know what? That's wrong. That
What's
is
his
wrong.
name?
That
His
nigga look
name is
like he
Tory
carrying out your
Craig.
TV.
Is
Hey,
Maybe
disrespectful.
look.
I'm wrong.
Tory
Tell me
Craig
he
right there.
tell me he ain't
Not
carrying your
Walmart.
TV out.
Rhea.
He has a regular nigga face.
Yeah,
He
thank you.
does.
Thank
That's
you.
it. That's it.
The nigga
He
scanning you out
does.
electronic
That's-
right now.
You know who I thought it was? Meg just made a video on TikTok where she was with this guy, and I thought that was her boyfriend, and he's so
No.
cute. I don't
No.
think he's her boyfriend
That's
now.
why
I
you're a
think
gay
it's a
friend.
different guy.
This is not.
It's probably
No.
it's probably her gay best friend.
All right.
Well, so be it.
Toey
All right.
Kardashian, what you got?
Mine is gonna sound similar to Ray's. For Tory Lanez, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kill him because short
As you
niggas,
should.
of course, with his record, and also short niggas and their insecurities of being short. Yeah, no, I can't deal with that.
But
Uh,
that gets them closer to the toes.
yeah, no, Anthony, because they
That
they
nigga
they
said
have
it gets them closer to the toes.
short men that I've come across have a battle within themselves, and it just projects out. It's pretty
They do.
gross.
It's
Okay.
Um,
very Napoleonic.
it's so fucking weird. Tori, the basketball
Tell somebody
player.
for the Lollipop Guild.
What?
The Lollipop Guild. We represent the
Oh,
Lollipop Guild.
stop.
Lollipop Guild. All right. I'm sorry.
All
Keep
right,
going. Keep going.
Tori, the good Tori, I guess the basketball player. I will fuck him with his nice Walmart regular nigga face. And and the other party, I will marry him, even though it probably wouldn't be a good idea because he stayed
He's
cheating
a
on hoes.
cheater.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wake him up with a gun to his face and just be like, "Don't try it, nigga."
On your Goodfella shit.
Oh,
Be
wow.
like smoke from Ghost.
What's wrong, Karen?
Or no, his name was Ghost from Power. Ghost from Power. Just wake him up like, "You want breakfast, nigga? You want eggs?" And had a gun pointing at his face.
That was now that was horrible how you did that to Tariq,
I
but
just
he
lost the
deserved
love
it.
of my life.
I
I
did that
hate
once.
Tariq.
Yeah, I did that once. Britt knows the story. I was actually on the phone with Britt when I did it. Um,
Okay.
I think
All
I'm gonna
right.
have to go with Rhea's choice. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna kill Tory Lanez. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of party because it looks like it would be a party. But I'm gonna have to marry the nigga got NBA money. I'm gonna marry the NBA player.
Right.
He's a cheater
Yeah.
too. Don't get it twisted.
All of them
But
cheating.
and we see what he likes. I'm gonna definitely have to
Like a
stay in
big ass
shape.
butt.
He ain't gonna fuck with no fat black bitch. So I'm gonna have to stay in shape. But that's long money. That's
But Meg is in shape, and
long.
they said, "Ooh, is that really his type?"
Right.
So,
Wow.
But yeah, that's so me and Ray are
all right.
we're
Simpatico.
simpatico. So for the boys and
Mm-hmm.
me because I answer sometimes, and whoever Rhea and the Togarian can answer
Red
if they
don't
like.
like him like that. You're
Um,
welcome, Red.
for the boys, we
Thank you.
have the category is we talked about it earlier. Women who are in the running to play Storm. So on my list, I have Cynthia
Arivo. Okay.
Arrivo.
Erivo, excuse
Mm-hmm.
me, Jodie Turner Smith,
Oh, I forgot about her.
Mm.
or Anna Diop. Is it Diop? Diop?
Yeah. Anna
Diop.
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 Yep. I gotta look her up. I know the
Yes.
name, but I don't know
Woo.
the face.
Anna.
Oh,
Oh
let's go with
shit.
Rico. Rico, who are you going to F, M, and K?
She was in Titans. She'd be a good Storm.
Yes,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
yes, yes.
Jodie
Oh,
Starfire.
yeah, I like her.
She could
Jody
light up my loins. No,
Jody might get
excuse
Why
me.
married.
did
He
this
got
nigga
Wait.
some
change his
beautiful
name to
skin.
Chode Master?
You-
Because he felt that way.
I just thought that. I'm
Oh
upset.
man.
Are
All
you
right. So
saying,
what
like,
you
are
got,
you
Rico?
taming the chodes, or are you? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
He wants to be a hard chode master.
Right,
I'm sorry.
Rico.
Um,
Who? What you got?
Jody got this beautiful, beautiful skin, so I'm gonna marry her.
Mm-hmm.
Wicked chick. We both can't be bald heads, so you gotta go. You gotta.
Like she can't get a wig. Damn, that's fucked
Like, we
up.
both.
Cause
We
Jody
both
got
can't
a
be
she's
bald.
bald too. That's
No,
crazy.
Jody's not bald. Jody
She
has
Uh,
hair.
Jody got
She has a
finger
tail
she got a
waves.
fade.
She like
Very
completely
she
bald
got
though.
very
she
Like
got a
short.
fade.
Brody have a scoop of hair.
we both can be bald. Damn.
Oh shit.
And the last one, I'm gonna give it to her. We gonna do it up for sure.
And a
I'm gonna
Diop.
give it to her.
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay.
mm, mm, mm.
They ain't bad at all.
Anthony.
Here we go. Sadly, Cynthia is gonna have to go to that rug munching place in the sky.
Oh my
Um,
Cynthia.
no, and look, I'm just teasing. No, and it's not because of any. It's mostly because she's been saying a lot of little slick shit here
She
and
don't
there
fuck with
about
Americans.
certain. Yeah, especially
I'm
black
not mad at
women.
that.
I'm not
Um,
either.
At this point,
no,
I'm not mad at that. I get it.
I get that part, but what she was saying about some black women, black American women, especially in Hollywood, I had a problem with that.
She said they pussy was
Um,
trash.
Niggas been talking. Look, black men been talking about us for forever. You ain't got no problem with all of their asses, so fuck it. She can say what she want. Continue.
Okay, well, you could stay bitter, bitch. I'm trying to help you. Um, now, Jody, Jody gonna get the stroke.
Jody, Jody.
She long, she onyx,
Now she's long.
she long, she
She's
long. Have you
long.
seen her? She long.
She's tall. Yes, she's very
And she
lanky.
didn't she just have a baby? So them hips are ready.
No, it was a
Yeah.
A
while
few
ago.
years ago,
It was a while ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
before her
when she was
husband
with the
cheated,
white boy.
Already.
Her and the white boy
oh,
divorced, and he got with Lapita.
oh. So
which is
so she got
crazy.
cheated on. She
By
got
white.
cheated
No,
Yeah, he
on
No, he
cheated.
by a
cheated on
white
her.
man.
I don't think
I,
he cheated
I don't
No,
on
think
he
he
her.
cheated.
cheated.
I
I
think
think she just.
they
I
broke
think they just
up.
divorced.
Yeah.
He cheated.
He
Pictures
left
came
her.
out.
He left her. He left
Oh,
her
he
twice.
cheated.
Pictures
Oh,
came out with him out with some other chick.
Were they
well,
black?
Yeah,
Black.
but they
Jody.
broke up twice.
I don't
Like
Hold
he
on.
left her
remember.
the first time. They got
They
back
did.
together. She had the baby, I think, to keep
Okay,
him, and he wasn't
got you.
able to be kept, and he ended up
Well,
on the beach with Lupita,
okay,
Oh,
well,
and
so the
now
grass
he's in a
Jody,
new
wasn't greener on the other
series.
side.
I
And
could
now he's with who?
understand.
He's in a new series called
Oh, yeah.
something Doctor. He's a
It's the
doctor
doctor
at
on the boat.
sea.
Oh, the
Yeah,
doctor
he's
I
the
Okay,
want
on
doctor
the
on the boat.
carnival
He
ship.
looks
see.
he looks good too. I
It
want
on
to
the
see it.
Wait,
carnival ship.
carnival ship, I believe. Wait,
Oh shit.
Odyssey.
Yes,
What's the show?
that's
Okay, well, look,
Joshua Jackson.
um,
Yeah.
oh, okay, well, to Jody, I'm here for you.
Like
Come
I'm ready
back.
to bust it
Come
wide
back to the
open.
side.
I will not put you
Don't,
as a
Jody.
side piece. Well, you would be a side piece because it's really gonna be friends with benefits, but I will treat you like a star
Jody, stay where you at, boo.
for 5 minutes
He got a
Don't
hard
even do it.
shoulder and a hard.
because
Uh oh.
because Anna getting the ring. Anna, Miss Diop, if I know you're nasty, I would I want you to know that you can starfire my loins on a daily basis.
Okay, bitch.
I would never cheat unless it's with Jody. But then
This nigga said I'm only cheat with Jody.
I want you to know the money that's non-existent, but in my mind I am rich. I am rich. I am wealthy would be yours. So I would marry you, Anna Diop, all day, all night, even on nights and weekends.
Nigga, shut
Okay, we get
I
it.
feel like you
I
gave them
Raya.
three really good examples, and we had bum ass Tory. I think
Raya, do you
That Tory
Okay.
okay.
brainwashing was ass.
He gave
Like, and
everybody we
Hold
had
on.
was gone
but
though.
Cynthia is
Cynthia's
not
not Cynthia's kind of bummy too now because
a
the
little
thing
bit.
she did to
A little
get with
bit.
Lena Waithe was very horrible. She
A
cheated.
little bit.
look,
Yeah, a little
oh,
bit.
she ain't
She
shoot
had a
nobody
nigga.
And
though.
she
She's not
her and
in
Tori is
jail.
her and Tori is about what and what. They both little bald little motherfuckers. So I mean it
They
was
neck and neck.
They are not
They're,
neck
they're
and neck.
not. They're
She
not.
didn't shoot
That
anybody.
is that is not a comparison.
we
Oh
don't
no,
know
I'm
that.
talking about the height.
We don't know that. The
You
story just ain't came
I
out.
was talking about the
just
height.
came
Well, I
out.
don't know.
Raya, do
We
you
don't
want to
know.
answer the question or you want to
No,
pass?
no, I'm very
Toes,
hard.
do you
I'm
want to answer
very
the
hard
question
on
or
her.
you
Nah,
want to pass?
I'll
All right.
pass.
So
She's
our
Jamaican.
so
That is it.
Jazz's co-host sent me his answers since he is
Okay.
Okay.
currently at work.
Poor thing.
He
In the snow.
he said, yeah, in the snow. He says in very large letters, I mind you, he says, "I'm marrying Starfire. I
Hmm.
love her." And he says,
Yeah.
"And I'm
Aww.
killing
He's right.
Jody and Cynthia." I said, "Sir, it is not marry, kill, kill. It is
You have got to
marry,
pound one
kill."
of them.
Why
He
is
Got
said,
to
it
take
"Well, if
killing
one to
I,"
pound
Cynthia?
town.
he said, "if I have to pick, then I am going to," he said, "I'll fuck Jody."
Okay.
Yeah, ain't nobody taking
So,
Cynthia.
oh,
So you know what?
her name's Cynthia to begin with.
I'll go. I'll
Oh,
talk to him
last
on the
slave name.
outside
No, I'm joking.
because
She said, I'll take that.
yeah,
I'll take that offline."
yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard the list. We would like to know who you would do FMK with. So put it in the comments. We would love to hear it because we will definitely read it. And hopefully you're not married, so we won't break up a relationship. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. I first want to thank Jazz and Rico for joining us. Thank y'all so
Yes.
much.
Thank you for having me.
Jazz, please, before we go, let folks know where they can find Was It Good Though podcast. If y'all are not listening to or watching this podcast, shame on you. You come from shit stock. I am saying it
Because
now.
let me tell you, hold on, before Jazz tells y'all, if y'all did not catch the episode with what's the damn with
Chanel?
Mia,
Oh, the best man
the best
holiday.
man. If y'all did not catch the best man episode, you need to go back and watch. Now, mind you, it's a
Please.
little it got a little length to it, but
It's
it's got a
toxic
little oh as fuck. Go back and watch that shit. Go back and
Yeah,
because Mia deserved it.
I've been
She
enjoying watching
deserved
in the
it.
morning, so thank you.
I appreciate y'all checking us out. It's not that toxic, but it is thick and it is
oh
lengthy. So it is
yeah,
not
yeah.
a what's that word that y'all?
It's
Chode.
not a
It's not a
show.
chode. It's not a
I
chode.
thought she was describing me for a second. I was like, God damn, shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, that episode really is a Wesley Pipes balls deep episode. He
A
goes
Wesley
there.
Pipes production.
But
I think is what she's trying to say. But let folks know where to find that lengthy, girthy episode.
yes, you can check out the Was It Good Though podcast. We're on all streaming platforms, and we have our videos on our YouTube. Was It Good Though podcast. We drop new episodes every Tuesday. Me and my brother Jason, we drop like I just said every Tuesday. Talking ish. Y'all have been on our episode multiple times, and we also have another collab coming soon.
Yes,
Very
we will be
excited
there
for
with
that.
bells
We
on.
definitely gonna nerd out, but yeah, just dropping new stuff. 2025, keeping it toxic, trying to not keep it too long, but it's gonna stay thick.
It's definitely
Oh,
toxic as fuck.
okay.
Definitely.
All right. As Jazz would say, it hits the spot. All right. So we got to go, y'all. We want to thank y'all once again for watching. As always, please hit that red subscribe button. It only takes a second. Give us a blue thumbs up because why? Blue thumbs are cool, man. And make sure hit that bell and turn your notifications to all so when a new episode drops, it will give you that notification saying turn your eyes and attention to Talkin' Ish. And if you're only listening to the podcast audio version, make sure your automatic downloads are on so once the new episode drops, it is in your phone so you can please your ear pussies. All right, that is it. That is all. So for that beautiful ray of sunshine, Miss Araya Anderson. For Coretta with the Beretta, Miss Elaine Tarragano. For Jazz and Rico, bang, bang. I am Anthony Sterling, bidding you adieu, adios, farewell. And if you are out in them streets, please be good. But if you can't be good, be careful. Till next time, bye.
Bye.
See you later, nigga.